Hey, everybody. Let me know if you can hear me. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let me know if you can hear me. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Blue hearts in the chat if you can hear your girl. It's Friday. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling highly blessed and favored. I see the blue hearts. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Y'all see me over there cutting up on Facebook, turning into a real content creator. They better not fuck around and let me figure this shit out, y'all. They better not fuck around and let me figure this out, y'all. Listen, y'all hit that thumbs up button for your girl, please. And thank you. Today is Friday, $5 Friday. We are celebrating $5 Friday. We are celebrating quite a bit of things today. First of all, I need your thumbs up and share this live. Please share this live. Share this live. Share this live. We are celebrating a couple of things tonight, okay? Several things, okay? One, we are celebrating that the day is Friday. Okay, we are celebrating the day is Friday. We're celebrating $5 Friday, where if you can, gift the channel $5 to your favorite or one of your favorite bloggers, okay, on YouTube. Then we also celebrating, y'all. This month makes my 3rd year on YouTube. I did pin a link to help celebrate the 3rd year anniversary, even though we're going to officially celebrate it next Friday. But if you like to go ahead and show your girl some love by celebrating, and it's anything you want to give, anything. I mean, from whatever, anything. If you want to give toward my 3rd year anniversary, do so. But I ask that you please leave a message so that I can read it out next Friday, okay? Leave a message if you want it to be read. If you don't want it to be read, you don't have to leave a message. But if you want it to be read out on next Friday, please leave a message because those messages will be read aloud, okay, on next Friday. On next Friday, I will read all of those messages, you know, in celebration of my 3rd year out here, honey, being a damn Amora, okay? Being a loud mouth, being a loud talker, okay? She said, I sent $10 or more for the anniversary drawing. Did you do that today, yesterday? When did you do it? If you did it, it should already be there. It should be there. And if it is, we'll celebrate that next Friday, okay? She said, are you doing something, some of your funniest moments on live? Yeah, I am. I'm grabbing some. I'm doing some of my funniest moments on live. I am. Yes. And so also, y'all, on Facebook, if y'all are not following me, please follow me because y'all, oh, just now you did send some. I don't see it. Did you just send something just now? Hold on, let me see. If you sent it, I got it, Asia. If you sent it through that link, then I got it, baby, okay? Unless you sent it like Cash App or something. But if you sent it to that link, if you sent it through the link, then I got it, okay? For some reason, it should have popped up on here, but it didn't. Well, let me see. I was actually getting water. I don't know if it did or didn't. Let me see. I was going to get me some water. Hold on. I don't see it, Asia, on here, but if you did it on there, it should be on there then, okay? But y'all, listen, and like I said, if you're not following me on Facebook, please do go over there and follow me on Facebook because I'm, getting a little out of my shell, y'all. They better not F around, y'all. Listen, I'm used to long streams. Oh, you sent Cash App. Okay, which Cash App did you send? Okay, that means that if you sent Cash App, then you sent it to Amora YT for Amora YouTube. Amora YouTube. Okay. Okay. If you send it Amora YouTube, then it should be there. Amora YT for Amora YouTube. All right. Okay. So listen, I am getting a little bit more comfortable with just doing these 1 minute shorts. She said, Amora, do you have 2 Facebook pages? Yes, I have 2 Facebook pages. I have Talk About It with Amora and Let's Talk About It with Amora. Talk About It with Amora and Let's Talk About It with Amora. Okay. I have 2 Facebook and 2 YouTubes. Okay. 2 Facebook and 2 YouTubes. So girl, I am in there. Okay. Before we get too far into this for tonight, y'all. You know what? I do that on another live. I do that on another live. So, but we're gonna talk about Get Out Your Feelings Friday. We're gonna talk about a couple of things. We're gonna talk about a little bit of what's going on with Keys. And Carlos, honey. We're gonna talk about Keys and Carlos, y'all. We're gonna also end with talking about Tavares Felt. That is Janky Jenny's ex-lover that she sent up the road for 15 years. Okay. But we're gonna first start off talking about Keys and Carlos, because honey, that is funny too. That is so funny. But we also gonna talk about how they have came in my inbox and going off on me about having a cash app party for our girl Holly, child. They said they go child, they said they gonna touch my son, my daughter, everything, child. But hold on, let me pull up the Tavares information first so that I have it right here, y'all. I'm just getting back in not too long ago, so give me a second. Give me a second. Let me pull it up because y'all know we had it up yesterday and I put it down. So let me pull it back up right quick, if y'all don't mind. And then we're going to get into the Keys and Carlos. I got to tell y'all what is going on because, baby, I find it hilarious, child. The audacity. People are so funny, y'all. They are so funny. But give me a second because I gotta pull it back up. Is this it? Okay, this is one of them, but let me see. Where's the other one? I got this one. If this world was mine. I don't know the other one, but with the drop top and all that other stuff. All right, so how do I get recent? No, that ain't it. Okay, hold on. I gotta get it another way. Y'all, this is going to be interesting, quite interesting. Y'all hit that thumbs up button as more people come in. Y'all hit the thumbs up and share. Somebody put it in the group because I have not done that yet. Put it in the group. Share it on your Facebook. Share it on your TikTok while I bring this information up, okay? Give me a second because I want to get both documents. Okay. And while I bring this up, let me just say this. This is not in no way, fashion, or form to pick at a DV victim. That is not what I'm doing. What I'm doing is exposing someone that likes to contradict themselves, okay? Exposing someone that say one thing and do another, all right? That's what we're doing here. We are exposing someone that says one thing and then come out and says another. They speaks out of both sides of their mouth. Do y'all know of any of those people? Do y'all know of those people? People that speak out of both sides of their damn mouth. Say one thing, and then when pushed, they end up saying something totally different. Yeah, I know a few of them too. I call them liars, but you know. Okay, so I got that, and then this right here. Now, first I said we're going to talk about Keys, and that's just going to be very briefly, okay? Because I really don't do no blogging on Keys, but I thought this was very funny, so that's why I wanted to put it out. Thank y'all so much for those blue hearts. Y'all hit that thumbs up. I got 173 in the building. Tina, how many thumbs up do we have, darling? Can you let me know? Let me know. And I have a $5 celebration of Friday, $5 Friday going on, you guys. If you want to partake in the $5 Friday, baby, if you want to continue to upgrade my life, you know what I'm saying? Upgrade my lifestyle. Make sure you do so. You can do it in a super chat or YouTube because I got my Cash App going across the bottom. It's Amora YT, $ Amora YT for Amora YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But listen, first we're gonna get into, again, I don't blog on Keys. And however, child, listen. A little birdie told me that, you know, Carlos and Keys have this thing going on, right? And you know, Carlos has a TPO, current TPO right now, active TPO on Keys because of all the defamation, the bullying, harassing, and just the flat out lies that he's been telling on Carlos. Okay. So Carlos did the right thing. He went down there to the courthouse and legally filed paperwork to stop Keys from further damaging his reputation, because that's what he was doing. He was damaging the reputation and hurting his business, okay? His online business and things of that nature, and had a lot of overly emotionally women coming after him, jumping in his inbox and saying all types of crazy ass shit. So he did the right thing, took it to court, and showed the judge what Keys was doing, okay? So the judge issued a TPO. And I don't know how long ago that's been, but he's been told to shut the F up for a minute now. I know at least 30 days. But y'all, do y'all want to know something? Honey, I'm going to need y'all to sip on whatever y'all sipping on, and I need y'all to hashtag sip in the comments. I'm drinking water tonight on this Good Friday, but I need to know. I don't even need to know what you're drinking. I just need to know when you hashtag sip. I need about 5 to 10 people to hashtag sip, okay? Hashtag sip. Let me know that you are sipping on something for me to tell y'all this. Because, baby, I swear to God, this stuff just be so funny to me. It be the audacity. I see 2 sips. Give me about 3 or 4 more sips, baby, so I can tell y'all the tea, the water, the alcohol, the milk, the lemonade, the juice, whatever you sipping on. Okay, I got enough sips. Listen, Keys had the nerve to try to counter sue Carlos. He is suing for money, y'all. And guess what the money is for? He is suing him for money, y'all. And he is suing him for not being able to talk about him. He is telling the judge that he is losing money from not being able to harass him. Now, he didn't use the words harass. He didn't use the words harass, but he's saying because he's been ordered to not talk about this man, he wants to be paid money, right? Carlos took it. Now, listen, the judge had to see fit to shut him up on an ex parte. On an ex parte, that is you asking the judge to order this immediately, right? And the judge did. The judge ordered him to cease fire immediately. So now he's turning around and saying, I want money from Carlos for having to shut up from talking about him. Wait a minute. Y'all, I can't make this up. So anyway, I thought that was so funny to me. Okay, so funny. It's funny and weird at the same time. He is literally wanting money. I want money because I didn't get to drag you. I want money because I ain't get to talk about you. I want money because I ain't get to harass you. I want money because I ain't get to tell people that you are a murderer. That you held your baby mama while your girlfriend pew-pewing her. Like, seriously, turned around and filed paperwork, like literally in the courts of law, filed paperwork because he wants to get paid. He said, by any means necessary. She said, do they got to go to court today? They went to court today and it was continued. So even further, he got to shut the fuck up. He got to shut the fuck up some more. He still got to continue to shut the fuck up. And he want money for having to shut the fuck up. He like, I done missed all this money out here. I could have been defaming him some more. I could have been out here harassing him some more. I could have been out here having people all emotionally involved some more. He wants money, y'all. So anyway, I thought that was super funny or whatever. That he is on a temporary restraining order to not harass, bash, drag, discuss, or defame Carlos. And he want money because he's not able to do not a one of them. But, I think he wants to tell the judge that it's all in commentary and, all in jokes and fun and this, that, and the other. But the fact that he wants money from Carlos just did what he is legally allowed to do, right? He went down there and exercised his legal right to say, Your Honor, can you please stop this man from hurting my finances, hurting my business, hurting my relationship with my son, hurting my online presence. He used to get paid as a content creator before all of this. Carlos did, right? It wasn't his main meat, but he still made money on the side from content creation. Well, since all of this been going out, he and Keys went viral with it or whatever. A lot of people have been, saying, no, I don't want to have anything to do with you. or he got demonetized. He got his page demonetized at one point because of all the reports and whatnot. But nevertheless, Keys now want to have Carlos to pay him, right? He haven't really been able to make no money because all the shit that Keys put out there. Now he wants to turn around and he want money. He wants money for being, told to shut the fuck up. Make it make sense. I want money because I haven't been able to harass him. I want money because I haven't been able to make money because I made more money coming after him. Just make it make sense. Make it make any type of sense. But yeah, I don't think that he's going to win at all. I think the judge is going to tell him to cut it the fuck out. Like he's already told him, stop speaking on this man. If it has, he has not been arrested for anything, despite all the, he getting arrested. He getting arrested. He getting arrested. Oh, he getting arrested. He getting arrested. Oh, he getting arrested. Oh, he getting arrested. Yeah. He getting arrested. So despite all of that, y'all, it's about to be September in a couple of months, right? So despite all of that, right? Hopefully Carlos is able to rebuild his social media presence. But, hopefully the judge could tell him to continue to shut the fuck up so that Carlos can rebuild from the ground up. He paid a white man to beg the judge to allow him to speak on another man. It's given obsessed. Yeah, he is obsessed, Courtney. And thank you for giving me that information earlier, girl. Because, I laughed, child. When I got off the phone with you, I was like, girl, say it ain't so. Say it ain't the fuck so, right? So nevertheless, I do have the paperwork, but I'm not going to read it because, well, first of all, his handwriting is chicken shit, okay? However, he's accusing him of other things too. Actually, y'all, I do got to tell y'all this. He is asking the judge to put a TPO on Carlos for Carlos to shut the fuck up talking about him. He actually said on the second page, he wants a no contact by any means, no third party or harassment. So he wants, when he says no contact by any means or any third party, he's saying people like me or anybody that supports Carlos cannot speak on Keys. I don't know why they get this third party bullshit or whatever. They be like, no, I don't want nobody that you associate with to be able to say anything to me. I don't want nobody to say nothing to me. So anyway, he's asking the judge to silence Carlos and also silence Carlos supporters on speaking on him. But make that make sense. Please make that make sense. So nevertheless, y'all, I just thought that'd be funny. So that's enough on that because I really don't blog on Keys or whatever. But Keys is mad and in his feelings because he cannot make money on Carlos. Hey, that's just so funny to me. That's so funny to me. So next now we are on to Felton and Janky Janie, okay? But before we get into that, we got more people in here now. We got 230. I need to see 230 thumbs up. And if you don't like me, hit the thumbs down. That'll work just the same, okay? That will work just the same, all right? Now, with what I'm about to bring up to you, oh, damn, I meant to put this in the picture in there too. Well, I could do the picture another way. Okay, so let me do the picture right here. I'm going to bring the picture up right here so y'all know who we're speaking on. Y'all, I was so taken back yesterday, y'all, for the simple reason of I thought Jenny and this man had years together, honey. I thought they had investments, baby. I thought that they had skin in the game, okay? I thought that relationship had skin in the game. Do y'all know what that means when I say skin in the game? Sometimes I use military terms, and I need to know that y'all know what that means. Do y'all know what skin in the game? Okay, she said pause until they get those thumbs up. Where we at on the thumbs up, y'all? QC, how many thumbs up do we have? How many thumbs up do we have? It must not be many because they said get that thumbs up. Get that thumbs up. Let me see how many thumbs up we have. Yes, that's what 180. That's not bad. 180 is fine. Thank you, QC. Appreciate you. Yes, skin in the game means years behind you. So investment, skin in the game. Okay. Listen, I thought the relationship had skin in the game because ain't no way a woman that's only been dating a dude for 10 months is waiting 15 freaking years for him. Okay. So this is Janky Jenny and her prison boyfriend. Okay. All right. This is the prison boy. He's out of prison now. Mind you, he got out and they ain't together because he ain't looked twice or thought twice about her. Okay. He just sick of it. He's sick of it. However, y'all, I learned a lot when I went over these documents. And to be honest with you, I am shocked. Totally, totally shocked. Now, what I'm about to reveal to you is public information. And if you would like to follow along with me with this public information, I need you to go to, I'll just put it in here. Hold on. If you want to follow along with me, this is the website, matrixleeclerk.org. Okay, hold on. I just put it down in the, thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate you, Stephanie Davis. Appreciate you, love. Thank y'all for the super chats. Thank y'all so much for the gifts. So if you want to follow along with me, I dropped the link. It is called matrix.leeclerk.org. Okay. And this information is for anybody that likes to break down, court documents and things of that nature. This is public information. Don't let nobody try to convince you that you're doxing anybody. All information is public when it's public, okay? It's public. So meaning that it's public, it's for free game. If my shit make it public, they can break it down 15 times, okay? They have that right. And I don't give no shits whatsoever. Break that shit down. Break it down. I don't want to have to hear that sound and something like that or whatever, right? So nevertheless, if y'all want to follow along with me and let me give you the case numbers that you will put in for the information in which you are about to hear, okay? There's 2 case numbers that we're going to be going over. That's 1, and this is 2. So I'm going to say 1, this one and this one. So I just post the case numbers. What you would do when you go, you search for the search criteria, you go down to, hold on. Well, you just put it in the case number. You just put the case number in. When it comes up, you go down and you're going to go to record of first appearance and booking report. Actually, you could click on whatever. But the one that I'm clicking on is the third one from the top. It's called record of first appearance and booking report filed. Okay. So we're about to go to school and we're about to find out some information about Janky Jenny with her lies that she came out here and told or whatever. And now she wants to question whether or not Brianna came out and lied, to try to get the truth in trouble when she herself have came out and admitted that she lied on this man and he ended up getting 15 years in prison, y'all, in prison. If you are following along with me, can you put it in the comments following? If you are clicking on the link and getting the information on your own, just say following. I just want to know if anybody, before I even waste my time going there. So I'll wait for you guys to say that, okay? But this is who we're going to be talking about. We're talking about his name is Felton, okay? Following, okay, good. Thank you so very much. All right, so here we go, y'all. Oh, thank you for this orange super chat, y'all. When I get an orange super chat, when we only got a green day, we got a green day and I get an orange, I get excited, y'all. I get excited. You hear me? Gucci, Louis, Burberry, Coach, Michael Kors. That shit don't get me excited. That orange, that red, that yellow, all of that on a green day, baby, that gets me excited. Candy says she has rejection issues. We didn't know that batshit crazy heifer that long, and she can't let us go. She needs some damn help. Tavares don't want her remedial ass, and we don't either. Exactly. You're weird, Jean Carroll Chris Davis. Exactly. Very much weird. Very much weird. Now, I don't know if y'all know, she came out and spent out of control last night for 4 freaking hours. Then she went to sleep, I think, for an hour and a half, got back up, turned back around, and went live and spent out again for 3 more hours. Now, she regurgitated some of the same shit, okay, that she said last night for 4 hours, screaming, huffing, and puffing, and all types of shit, just blowing hot, stinking, just funky ass air. All because she's mad, okay, in her feelings. And she said, she needs to shut the fuck up. She better shut the fuck up. Listen, I am a loud talker and I refuse to shut the fuck up, okay? The only time I'm gonna shut the fuck up is if I'm dead in the ground, in a box in the ground. Not like somebody went in the court said, you know, how I killed their mama and put him in a box. Not like that, right? I'm talking about for real, like Holyfield for real. That's the only way I'm shutting up. Other than that, I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna talk about whatever it is that I want to talk about. And baby, I'm gonna do it very loudly, okay? Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me loud and clear. Thank you so much, Canely. Thank you, Canely, for that orange super chat. Thank you, Canely. Appreciate you, Canely. Appreciate you, kindly. So nevertheless, y'all, we are about to get into this tea, okay? All right, so that's the photo. That's the photo, all right? So now we're going to take that down, and we're going to say what she said 11 years ago, okay? I love receipts. Hashtag I love receipts, baby, because these receipts be receipting, okay? So she posted 11 years ago and then turned around and posted it again, right? She posted, this what everybody mad about? Tavares beating my ass. He had my face looking like I was a 300-pound woman. I don't own. Y'all, hold on. I'm gonna read it like it's written. Now, if she did a Sierra on our asses, I'm gonna read it just like that. Okay. Now it is what it is. If she did a Sierra, I'm gonna read it just like that. This what everybody mad about. Tavares beat my ass. He had my face looking like I was a 300-pound woman. I don't own nobody explanation, but I don't mind sharing my side of the story. I was beaten for hours by Tavares. Nobody helped or stopped him. He drove me away. He stopped the car and fought more. I jumped out the car, ran back to his grandma's house, Gma's house. I ran into her house. I stayed all night in pain, afraid to go to the hospital. I called his cousin Eric, asked him, what should I do? I didn't want to go to the hospital and get the police involved. I called his mother crying to her about it. I told her if I go to the hospital that the police will get involved. I tried so hard to shake the pain. I even got dressed up, wrapped shit all around my face to interact in the Easter parade. My mind was telling me this is normal. This is the type of ish we go through when he's drinking. My body was saying something else. This is too much pain. My eyes went blurry for hours, and I admitted myself in Cape Coral ER, where the triage nurse called Cape Coral, I think it's Cape Coral police. When the officers showed up, the only information was given was the crime scene, who was the witnesses, and what happened. Also, if I can tell them where they can pick him up at. I stated he had a 10 a.m. dentist appointment the next day at Horizon Dental. If they lied on me to get a search warrant, that's what lawyers are for. At the end of the day, Tavares knows how I'm cut. That's why he wasn't nowhere hiding out. He knew I wouldn't call the police. FMPD built their own case. Now, y'all, I'm here to show y'all how this woman just lied. She said she did not give the police any information except for the crime scene, where it happened at. Okay, right here, this is what it says. Let's I don't know if I can highlight it, but I damn sure can put a damn this on it. Okay, right here, she says, hold on, let's go. She says, when the officer showed up, okay? When they showed up, hold on, gotta get another one. The only information was given was the crime scene. That ain't it. Hold on. Who, the witnesses, and what happened. Okay, hold on. She said, when the officers showed up, the only information was given was the crime scene, who was the witnesses, and what happened. Okay, she did say what happened, all right? She said, but down here she says, if they lied on me to get a search warrant, that's what lawyers are for. At the end of the day, Tavares know how I'm cut. That's why he wasn't nowhere hiding out. He knew I wouldn't call the police. FMPD built their own case. So, with that being said, I'm going to go over what she told the police because, honey, I got it all in writing, okay? All in writing. Y'all ready for this? Are we ready? Are we ready? We ready? We ready? Okay. So that's that receipt. Again, this was 15 years ago on April the, 11 years ago on April the 7th, 2015. Okay. That was 11 plus years ago now, right? So she reposted it. Again, this is about her jailbird, Tavares. He's out of prison now, but he went to prison because of her. And this is what she put on here. Good morning. Oh, Lord, I gotta blow that up. I can't read that right now. Hold on one second. I gotta blow that up a little bit. Y'all, my eyes is not as good as they used to be. It says, shit. Good morning. The love and the true story has been a real challenge to me. I find no fun, and making up a DV story is not fair to us real victims. This picture is 9 days into my healing process with 8 stitches in my lip. Some of us never got a chance to heal. We died on the scene. I am a real domestic violence survivor. Please don't mock us. Okay, she's saying that, but yet she mocks Brianna. She says every man Brianna been with has beat her ass. Okay, that's what she said. That's what she said. Amen. Every man she's been with then beat her ass. Okay, you know, if she is a real DV victim, she will realize that, hey, sometimes if that does happen, that's because the woman is just choosing to stick around because it is warning signs way before he put his hands on you, y'all. And I'm just going to be honest with you. There's warning signs way before a man put their hands on you. He started calling you out your name. He called you names like bitch, slut, cunt, whore, you know, dummy, ugly, all type of derogatory, nasty ass names. He started disrespecting you, right? And that's when the red flags, when you supposed to get gone. You supposed to be like, oh shit, I'm out. Hell no, not for it. There shouldn't be no amount of money, no matter what. And we're going to find out because we said it last night. But Tavares wasn't even the bag, honey. Tavares was making $380 a week, okay? So that's why another reason why you see people get mad and they call other people men. Oh, I forgot to say that in my video, so I'm going to make that video when I get off. But they call other people men broke because they was dealing with some brokies, okay? So when they dealing with brokies, I think they think everybody else man is a brokey as well. All right. So again, let me just put this caveat out. This is not to mock any DV victim, okay? But what I will say is when we talk about these women that's in these domestic violence relationships, but then when we hear them after they came out and said that they was beat for hours with tree branches and shit like that, show their pictures of all of their bruises, and then they still stay with that motherfucker, at some point, what are we supposed to do? We supposed to call them out for their bullshit, their foolishness, right? And that is what we're doing right here. We're calling her ass out for her foolishness because this man went away for beating her for hours and hours and hours. He went away for almost 10 years or 11 or whatever. And guess what? She was still waiting on him. She was still wanting to be with him. She wanted to marry him. She wanted to buy him a business. She took her daughter up to see him. So at some point, you got to call these women out for enabling these abusers. Because if they nipped it in the bud and got gone early on, guess what? The man will be forced to change his ways or he will be left by himself. But when a woman stay and make excuses, right? Because she said, I was hell too. I used to fight him too. That was her excuse for staying in this abusive relationship and waiting for him while he was put away in prison. So this right here is not to mock DV victims. This is to call Janky Jenny out for her delusion ass bullshit, because this is after he beat her ass for hours. Again, this is when he beat her for hours, 9 days afterwards, right? But this is several years after he beat her for hours. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right. And we're going to break it all the way down and we're going to find out what she was waiting on. Okay. Hold on a second. We're going to read this information, this good old information. Okay. Now we're going to go over the charges first, right? I'm going to read what the documents say. Okay. Now, because, you know, we heard that there was drugs and all type of shit. That's not what I found. Now, if somebody want to submit to me where he was locked up for 15 years for drugs, submit it to me and I will read it all. Okay. But right here, it says his charges, April the 7th of 2015. Now, mind you, let's go back here for a second because, oh, not this one. I'm sorry. Where the one that she said, okay, hold on. Let me put this back up. Give me a second. Let's put this other one back up where she actually said, hold on. I think she said 11 years ago. Hold on. April the 7th. So you see the date, right? Y'all see that this date, April the 7th, 2015, right? This is the day. And she says, today, you know, whatever. This was 11 years ago. Okay, today marked 11 years, meaning 11 years to his arrest. And I'm assuming 11 years to his arrest. Okay, this is 11 years to his arrest. This is not 11 years to the beating. This is 11 years to the arrest. Okay, 11 years to the arrest. Now, let's put that back down. Y'all see April 7, 2015, right? April 7, 2015. Now we're going to go back in here. We're going to put the charges back up. What date do y'all see? April the 11th, right here. 2015. April the 11th at 2015, right here. April 11th, 2015. That's what we're working with, y'all. Okay? So anyway, these are the charges. On Tuesday, April 11, 2015, the defendant has been advised he or she is under arrest for the following charges: kidnap, false imprisonment of an adult, aggravated assault, weapon with deadly weapon without intent to kill. Okay? Hold on. Let me do that again. Without the intent to kill. And then battery, touch, or strike. Those were the charges. I don't see no drugs, y'all. I don't see no cocaine. I don't see no heroin. I don't see no pills. I don't see none of that. I just see kidnapping, false imprisonment, aggravated assault, weapon with a deadly weapon without the intent to kill, battery, touch, or strike, right? They said it's bond at $75,000 for one, $25,000 for two, and $20,000 for the other one. That's $120,000. $120,000. It would have cost him $12,000 to get out of jail. Now, mind you, let's go to this document. This one right here. No, that's not that one. Hold on. I want to show y'all where this joker, this provider. Oh, my bad, y'all. Ooh, my bad. My bad. Ooh, my bad, y'all. Ooh, my bad. Ooh, we gonna get this. Ooh, y'all, my bad. Let me just say this first. He does. Ooh, Lord Jesus, baby. Damn. Ooh, y'all. My bad. I know y'all like, what more? What? We gonna get to this in a minute, y'all. Damn. Hell, we may even have to do a part 2. But let me go on and tell y'all right now, my bad. I said this man didn't have no drug charges. Lord Father, honey, why did I just open up another link, child? When I tell y'all, this dude got heroin, drug, cocaine, drug equipment, drug ammo, possess. What the fuck? Oh Lord Jesus. Okay, we gonna do that one. Okay, so first of all, let me scratch up him not going to jail for drugs, honey. It got drugs, it got fighting, kicking ass, all type of shit. So we're gonna come back to this one. We might have to do this case tomorrow. We're gonna do the battery and beating her ass case today, and we're gonna do all this heavy drug trafficking bullshit tomorrow. Okay, because I'm just sitting up here. Damn, he got more charges than Summer Mama. God fucking damn. See, I don't mess with guys like this. This is why I'm taking back y'all. Y'all probably like, damn, Amore, it's just drugs. I ain't never messed with nobody like this before. Okay. Smuggled that shit, smoked that shit, none of that. I don't fuck with niggas like this. I just don't. And I'm glad Jay said that today when I mentioned, he said, baby, you don't mess with guys like that. I don't, y'all. Call me green, call me Greenstein, whatever the hell, because baby, this is blowing my damn mind right here, child. Because I wouldn't even know what to do if I seen these type of drug charges on somebody. I damn sure ain't waiting for them. Oh, Lord. But nevertheless, child, I don't even want to be affiliated with nobody that's slanging like this. You hear me? No damn way. Hell no. You ain't nothing classy about a bitch that's with somebody with heroin. Child, we're going to get to that. We're going to get, baby, child. Oh, honey. Let me, child, why did I just open that? Why did I just, baby. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm so sorry. Baby. Y'all, hold on. Let me go back to the other case because the heroin case just got me all baffled, discombobulated and shit. Hold on, y'all, girl. Lord, Father, hold on. I am blown away, child. Give me a damn second, honey. Let me adjust fire. Let me adjust fire. All right, let me reopen the shit. I'm just, this shit got me fucked up. All right, so now I'm reopening the. No. I want to open the other one. Give me a sec. Come on. Damn. I'm just so, child, I'm taking back, y'all. I'm taking back because I'm just like, who the hell mess with somebody like this? Child, that got to be some old desperation type shit. I don't know about y'all. I mean, by any means necessary, I'd rather for a man to make money picking up trash than to be trying to give people some drugs or whatever, because drugs kill. I don't know, I'm pretty sure y'all know that. I ain't gonna play on y'all intelligence. Drugs kill, okay? They absolutely kill. So I don't fuck with dudes like this. I just don't. Never was attracted to anything like this. Hold on. I'm trying to reopen the damn thing. Come on, y'all. Let me put the light case back in there. All right, so we back at the kidnapping charges. Now I'm trying to open up the application. Here you go, right here. Okay, god damn, did I have to do all that? There we go. So let me show y'all what type of man that Felton was, okay? Now, she said he was a provider. I don't call somebody that's beating your ass a provider, okay? I called him an abuser, all right? I don't know if that's supposed to sound familiar, but I call that an abuser. She called him a provider. I call it an abuser, all right? So on the day he got arrested, he asked the judge, okay, to give him a public defender because he said he was broke, okay? I'm going to show y'all that. It says right here, application for criminal indigent status, okay? I am seeking the appointment of a public defender right here. Y'all see it, black and white right here. You see it, X. I am asking for a public defender. Why? Because I have a take-home income of $380 weekly. Y'all see that? Oh, damn, y'all ain't looking at the same thing I'm looking at. Why y'all ain't looking at what I'm looking at? Hold on. Give me a second. Let's put that back up. Here we go. All right, so I am seeking a public defender because my ass is broke. Okay, right here it says I have a take-home income of $380 paid weekly. Okay, So he is saying down here that he has a debt of $7,000. So he owes $7,000 on debt. He makes $380. And it says he have other assets, how much cash he got on him. He said he only have in cash, property, everything, $300. Everything that he's worth was $300. Okay, everything $300. He made $380 weekly, and he owed $7,000. This is on April the 7th of 2015. The state of Florida deemed this joker broke. Okay, that's why you hear the projection when somebody want to say, right, that your man is broke. Okay, now I wasn't with Jay when he was making 380. I'm sure there was a time when he made 380, but it was probably when he was 15 or 16, or maybe when he was chopping cotton. I don't know. But $380 a week is a little under 1,700 a month. I think it's 16 and some change, or no, actually it's a little under 16. I'm sorry, because 4 and 4 and 4 and 4 would be 16. So it's a little under 1,600 a month. So like 1,550 or some shit like that or whatever, right? So now that's what it said. And he asked for a public defender. Now, if I am fighting for my life and I am slinging around that many drugs, right? Cocaine, heroin, and every other damn thing that you saw on that piece of paper, which we are going to go over line by line, I am getting me a lawyer, okay? I don't give a damn how, but I'm going to get a lawyer, right? I will not accept no public defender fighting for my life. I got kidnap charges. I got aggravated assault charges, and I have striking and hitting charges, and on top of 4 or 5 different drug charges. I'm not about to go to no public defender. I'm not about to do it. I don't care if I got to do a back call and say, the money under the mattress, the money under the mattress, the money is under the mattress. You hear me? So with that being said, y'all, I'm not doing it, okay? Find somebody else to do it. But again, you see right here, her man had a public defender, right? Because he only made a small amount of money, small pockets. He had small pockets. Hashtag small pockets. Hashtag small pockets, y'all. She said, Amore, read Kathleen's comment. What's Kathleen say? Kathleen said, that's how she got them neglect charges, him shooting outside their house. No, I don't think that's it. Her neglect charges because she ran into somebody else's car with her child in the back seat. I got the digits on that too. She literally rammed her car into someone else's car with her child in the back seat. We're going to get to her neglectful parenting ass. That's why she's going to spend the rest of her motherfucking life trying to make up for being a horrible ass parent when they were smaller, okay? See, I ain't got to make up. We good. Me and my kids good. I literally just got off the phone with my kids not too long ago. We good. I ain't got to hold no guilt over me or anything like. A lot of these mothers, they are guilt raising their adult kids. They guilt raising them because they fucked up when they was younger, okay? So when you see these mothers be like, oh, my child is my best friend and I can't say no and I do everything for them, it's because they was a piece of shit parent and they feel guilty, so they will forever feel guilty. They will forever have to, wipe the tears off of their children's eyes, okay? Because they know deep down that that child think that they are a piece of shit, okay? So I don't have to do that. Me and my kids, we real. We 100% real. My kids are very much, they was raised good. They independent. They very much independent. They good, okay? And we ain't friends. I'm the mama, and they are the adult, successful ass, beautiful, smart, intelligent ass kids, okay? All right? So nevertheless, y'all, this is what we working with. He was a broke motherfucker in black and white. I don't give a damn how much they said he was slanging. Obviously, he wasn't slanging it hard enough because this joker had $380 per weekly and $300 in cash, and he needed a public defender, okay? He needed one. Not my husband, but he did. Okay, but let's continue. Let's take that down right there because we have more documents to show, okay? Now let's pull back up. Okay, no, I don't want that. I don't want that. Hold on. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. I didn't mean to put that one up. Now let's go back to, let's take this down, close this. Yep. And now let's go back to this one. We're going to get to the drugs in a minute. Now, I've already went over the charges with you guys, correct? Now we are going to talk about what the hell she told those people. What she said out her damn mouth. Okay? Damn, Amor, get rid of that. All right, let's put it back up for y'all. Thank y'all so much for participating in the $5 Friday, y'all. Y'all know I love $5 Friday, child. $5 Friday, honey. I love it, I love it, I love it. Hold on, I gotta download it. Give me a second. Let me download it. Okay, I had to put it in Adobe. Okay, so now it's in Adobe. I love me some Adobe because, honey, Adobe, you could do some different shit. We went over the charges. Now we're going down to the real nitty gritty. Oh, let's go over some things, right? We already went over the charges. Now let's go over what type of vehicle and shit he was driving, you know, because some for some reason people be thinking cars is so important, and the type of car, the color car, the year of the car. This joker 5'9", 227 pounds. He was a short fuck, okay? He was 5'9", 227, okay? 5'9". So I don't know. To each his own. I just don't. My man's 6 feet, okay? He's 6 feet. 5'9", I think my son might be 5'9" or 5'10". But this joker is 5'9". People be letting these pocket-sized motherfuckers be hitting on them and shit, checking them and shit. I don't understand. I just never understood why somebody would allow somebody like a short shit to fuck with them like that or whatever. I just don't know. Anyway, let me get to what type of car this joker had. Because yesterday I saw a damn Toyota Camry, and I'm just like, what the fuck? People be over here doing the absolute most, okay? And then we're gonna put up the damn house too, where they was living at. Got to be more careful. Got to be more careful. Now, I know yesterday I pulled up the cars. Where the damn Camry at, child? Hold on. I'll get to it in a minute. But let's go down to what the hell she said, honey. We're going to come back to all this other shit, okay? I didn't know his mother name was Felton Shirley too. So his mama was Shirley Felton, y'all. So maybe that's why they dated, because both of their mama name was Shirley. Shirley Felton. Or is that her mama name? No, it's his mama. Right here it says Tavares Felton. His mama named Shirley. And ain't her mama named Shirley? Shirley. I guess everybody in motherfucking Fort Myers named Shirley. Okay. Anyway, y'all, I know I'm taking y'all around and around, but we're going to get to it. Y'all hold the horses. We're going to get to it. We're going to get to it, y'all. We're going to get to it. We're going to get down to the real nitty gritty. I'm trying. Okay. All right. Let's get into what she said. Hold on. Let me clear my throat, y'all. Hold on. All right, here we go. So now this bitch says, okay, this is what the police report says that was taken on April the 7th, 2015. Upon arrival, Detective Langton met with and obtained a digitally record sworn statement from Chris. Chris is Janky. Janky Jenny name was Chris back in 2015. Now, I don't know how her name changed to Davis when her ass was never married. But I will tell you this, because they never signed a marriage certificate. However, you can go down and legally get your name changed and pay for it. So this dumb broad went and got her name changed to Davis, which is the pastor's name, and they ain't never signed no marriage certificate. Now, I want to ask y'all something before I move forward. Would y'all do that shit? Would y'all go and get your name changed without a marriage certificate? Just go get your whole last name changed to another ninja's name and y'all ain't even signed no marriage paperwork. Would y'all do that? If that ain't some weird ass shit, that's all to try to prove a point that she married. What? Like you can legally go and change your name if you are over the age of 18. If this is not cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, I don't know what the fuck is. Okay. Now, and the reason why she had to come out and say it, because she know that we can look up her marriage certificate. So she said she didn't have no marriage certificate, right? Because she didn't sign the paperwork. But her mother effing ass went and got her name changed. She is a Chris. CHRISP is her maiden damn name. This weird ass cuckoo bird, this quackity duck, this daffy duck, this tangled eyes, this thick tongue, this dropped out of school in the motherfucking 9th grade, this 3-time reject from public school, this motherfucker lost her virginity and claimed she became a woman at 13, this half-ass mammy that allowed her daughter to get a belly pierced at 12 and wear 26 inches of hair down below her ass at 12, this little thought, this little motherfucker went and got her name changed legally without a marriage license. What cuckoo bird does shit like this? A fucking cuckoo bird. And no one that supports her sees that she is a whole motherfucking cuckoo bird. Who does this? Who goes and invests the money getting your damn name changed because you got a point to prove? Nothing but a bothered bitch. A bothered bitch would do something like this. A bothered bitch that got to prove something to the goddamn people. The motherfucking internet. Crazy shit, right? Let's continue. Anyway, so her name was Chris when she was fucking with the abuser, right? Because Tavares is an abuser. Tavares Felton is an abuser, okay? He is an abuser. She says she wondered why we didn't come out here and go off on Janelle for the shit he did. And y'all, when I read the shit that this man did, we need to have 30 days and 30 years on this motherfucker until we find him and he come to our channel and tell his side of the story. That's what we need. We need for him to come and tell his side of the story. So we need to put it out there to warn everybody now that he's out that he is an abuser. Janky came and told us that he was an abuser, and the paperwork further says that this ninja is an abuser. This joker beat her with a tree branch. We're going to get there. Let's continue. So it says here, hold on. My bad. It says, we met with and obtained a digitally recorded sworn statement from Chris, who reported the following. Chris reported, again, Chris is thick tongue, tangled eyes, daffy duck, slew foot, fucking bad body built ass, contradicting, lying, big bothered, got something to prove, non-classy, basic bitch, Janky Janie. Okay? It says Janky Janie reported that she and Felton dated and lived together for approximately 1 year back in 2004 through 2005 when the relationship ended. That bitch was only able to hold a 1-year relationship in 2004 and 2005. After the relationship ended, he went his way and she went hers. He fucked on somebody else and so did she. Matter of fact, she had a whole nother baby and got her ass beat by a whole nother dude, the pastor. We're going to get to him on another day, okay? So she went from this dude, the 5'9" abuser Felton. We're going to call him abuser Felton. So abuser Felton, right? She dated him for 1 year. That's all she was able to hold that relationship. Nobody else could put up with her motherfucking ass beyond a year. So they broke it off, right? Then he saw her with that motherfucking BBL and he was like, ooh, girl, you look good. Won't you back that thing up? And she said, you like it? He's like, not really, but I'll hit it, okay? So they start back dating again in 2014. Now, y'all, we just jumped a whole motherfucking decade. Listen, my grandmother always told me, when you end a relationship, there's a reason you end, so you shouldn't go back. And if you ever think about going back, think about the reason your motherfucking ass left. Smart people would have threw the motherfucking deuces and kept going, no matter how fine, no matter how much money that he had, okay? They would have kept it moving. But because she was a broke bitch, and because she wanted someone to take care of her, because she was dependent on somebody else's income, she gave abuser Felton another chance. So now we are in 2014. They are back dating. Now, y'all, it don't even make it to 12 months. 10 months in, and he beat the living shit out of her. Okay? 10 months in. 10 months in, he beats the living shit out of her and goes to prison for 11 years. 10 years, 11 years, whatever, right? She didn't even make another 12 months. She couldn't even make it beyond 12 months the first time. She couldn't even make it to 12 months the second time. She's a failure at relationships. Not one goddamn relationship lasted beyond a year. That ain't shit. She damn near 50, have not been able to hold a relationship past 1 year. The finger points at her deranged ass. Now, I bet you abuser Felton can get out of prison and last in a relationship with somebody else longer than a year. I bet you he can, even though he is an abuser. But I bet he still can maintain a relationship beyond a year, okay? She wants to call Jonelle an abuser, which he is, but at least him and Brianna was able to hold on for 2 motherfucking years, okay? 2 years straight. Her motherfucking ass could not make it past 1 year the first time and couldn't make it past 10 months the second time. Now, here we go. Like I said, 1 year back in 2004 to 2005, and then they both said kick rocks, right? Then they began dating again, okay? Follow me. They began dating again 10 months ago. So at the time he beat her ass in 2015, April, which means 10 months prior, I don't know the month, but it was 2014, they tried that shit again. Matter of fact, it should have been April, May, June. So June of 2014, they hooked back up. That was the summertime. Her ass was hot. She knew she wasn't supposed to go back to that abuser, but she did it anyway. She did it anyway. Y'all hit that thumbs up button. Yes, we are breaking down Janky Jenny, the one that wants to go in on people, the one that wants to talk about somebody's love life and relationship when she don't have 0 rooms to talk about nobody's shit. Okay? So we talking about hers, right? Here we go. Let's continue. So June of 2014, her ass was hot and sweaty and funky and musty, and she got back with that dude again. She wanted somebody to hold on to in the summertime. Y'all know in the summertime, we supposed to be single because we supposed to be fine and we supposed to be outside. But because she was so desperate, she hooked up with him in June. You're not supposed to hook up with a man in the summer. If you ain't already with him, you're supposed to wait until it get cold outside. Everybody and their mama knows that rule. You do not hook up with a man in the summer. You hook up with him in the wintertime, right? And it carries you through the next summer. Okay? But summertime is playtime if you single. Nevertheless, let's continue. So anyway, 10 months ago, she got back with him with her dumb ass, okay? Because then nobody else want her with that smelly BBL, so she had to go back to her abuser, right? Then it says, Chris reported that on Saturday, April the 4th, this is 3 days before he beat her ass, at approximately 10 o'clock p.m., she went to Felton's residence. Now, it says she went. It doesn't say he invited her. So it sounds like she popped up on his ass unfucking invited, okay? But she went there, she says, to pick up some flyers for the Easter parade. He was at the residence with his grandmother, Juanita Scott, and his 10-year-old son, Tavares Felton Jr. Shortly after, inside the residence, a verbal altercation ensued between him and her because he didn't want her motherfucking ass there. He didn't ask her to come. He didn't call her. He didn't text her. She came uninvited to be nosy. He was there with his grandmother and his son. And he said, what the fuck you want? Why are you here? She said, I called you and you didn't answer the phone. He said, because I didn't want to talk to your motherfucking ass. What do you want? Okay. So nevertheless, that's why an altercation, verbal altercation, which means they argue. The same thing that Brianna and her man did, right? They got in an argument, but she got the nerve to put her mouth on Brianna. So she done went to this man's residence, argued with him. Who argued with somebody in front of their fucking grandmother? Who does that? You supposed to at least have the respect of your elders to wait and not argue in front of a child or an elderly person. She argued in front of the 10-year-old and the damn grandmother because she's a disrespectful ass bitch is what she is. Now, most decent women would have waited, would have gave him the eye and said, we're going to talk later. We'll talk later. No, I'm not going to disrespect your grandmother. We're going to talk later. No. This is your house. We're going to talk later. But her disrespectful ass that can't control her motherfucking temper or her behavior, she arguing in front of the 10-year-old son because she don't give a fuck because she arguing in front of her 7-year-old grandchild now, right? That's why he going to be wearing a tutu if she don't stop that shit. Nevertheless, she arguing in front of the 10-year-old son and the motherfucking grandmother, okay? Now, it goes on and says, an altercation ensued between them two. Then it says, Janky Janie noted that she and Felton were in the process of ending their relationship and Felton wasn't happy. That's what she said. Felton wasn't happy, but she took her slew for the ass over his house. How he ain't happy, but you inviting yourself unmotherfucking invited. Huh? You went to his house. He didn't tell you to come. He didn't pull up at your house. You went to his house. But she didn't went and told the judge or the damn popo that they were in the process of ending their relationship. So it was already 10 months of sour ass love. Sour fucking love. Do you hear me? They were in the process of ending their relationship, okay? He didn't like her, and apparently she liked him, whatever. But they didn't like each other after 10 months of reconnecting after a 10-year break, okay? Who does that? And then who goes back to a motherfucking a third time? Anyway, we're going to get there because a desperate motherfucker, a non-classy bitch will go back again. Nevertheless, that's what she told. And I believe this is a fucking lie that she was in the process of ending a relationship and he wasn't happy. No, I think they was in the process of ending a relationship and her motherfucking ass wasn't happy. That's why she popped up at his house because he wasn't answering the phone. It didn't have nothing to do with no goddamn Easter flyers. The fuck? It didn't have nothing to do with no goddamn Easter flyers. Okay? Nevertheless, let's continue. It says, Chris decided to leave the residence and Felton told her that she could not. So she said she decided, I'm leaving. And he said, no, you ain't going nowhere. Then she said, Chris walked out of the residence and got in her vehicle, which was a black in color, 2014 Toyota Camry. Oh, shit. Hold on. Which was a what? A black in color 2014 Toyota Camry. All right. Now it says it was parked in the driveway. So that I gotta pull up the damn driveway. Okay. Hold on. Because we got photos. Okay. We got photos. Y'all wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. You make me want to shout. Come on now. Hey. Hold on, let me pull up the house, honey, because she loves to try to say, I was in a $1.3 million house. Girl, child, let's talk about the house that she was in when the abuser, Felton, got locked up, okay? Where's that? Come on, it's coming. Here we go. Which was in the driveway. Hold on. Now, wait a minute. It say black. I don't see black. That ain't black. Hold on. Hold on, let me see. Did it say black in color? Okay, y'all, I stand corrected. That this ain't no black car. This is but this is his address that he gave the police and said this is where he was living. But this don't look like no black Camry unless they painted that motherfucker. That's not a Camry, is it? I don't know. But this is where he was living. Okay. This is how Janky Jenny was living. Okay. Nevertheless, we're gonna come back to this picture. We're gonna come back and dissect that motherfucker because I want to see how much 1.3 million look like. Nevertheless, it said this was black in color, 2014 Toyota Camry. That was her car. As she was backing her vehicle out of the driveway, Felton blocked. Oh, excuse me. Hold on. As she was backing her vehicle out of the driveway, Felton blocked her with his white Dodge Ram so that she was unable to leave. So is this a white Dodge Ram, y'all? Is this white? Is this a Dodge Ram? She dating a motherfucker with a Dodge Ram, and she in a Toyota Camry. Anyway, y'all, let me stop. I'm not, she don't want to obsess with cars. But nevertheless, it says, and Dodge Ram, so she was unable to leave. So she said this happened on April the 4th, y'all. This was April the 4th. He blocked her and she was unable to leave. Felton then got out of his vehicle and went into the residence. Felton then got out of his vehicle and went into the residence and came back out with a black in color firearm. Okay. Right? She's still sitting her dumb ass in the car. She should have been gone. She should have dialed 911. Okay? Why she ain't dialed 911? So she let this joker go in the house, right? He got out of his car. He went in the house and came back with a black in color firearm. He opened up her driver's door, side door, pointed the gun at her. Girl, Lord, and told her to move over to the passenger seat. Then he sat in the driver's seat and drove them to the Pilot gas station located near Interstate 75. I already see lies in this story because if he blocked her with his Dodge Ram and she was unable to leave, how was he able to go in a car, retrieve a weapon, point it inside of her door, tell her motherfucking ass to move over? He jumps in the driver's seat and then drive them to a gas station. Because if he was able to drive them to a gas station while her ass wasn't able to drive off when he went inside the house to go get his gun. Baby, y'all better stop playing with me. See, if he would have got a lawyer instead of fucking around with a motherfucking public defender, his ass will probably be free. He probably wouldn't have done 10 motherfucking years. Okay? Right? So, nevertheless, right here's a lie. He drove to the Pilot gas station located near I-75. He pulled the vehicle into the back of the gas station and started to choke her with his hands around her neck. So now she over there getting choked. She waited though. She waited to get choked because she could have drove her motherfucking ass off when he went in the house. But nope, he probably told her to leave. And if I come back out and you still here, I'm going to get your ass, right? Because why she stay? Why did she stay, right? And waited for him to come back out. So now he done went to the gas station to choke her out behind the gas station, okay? He drove behind the gas station and started to choke her out, okay? Then while choking her, he told her, I'm going to choke you to death. He told her he was going to choke her to death. Then he punched her repeatedly in the face with his closed fist. Honey, that is a man that don't like a woman, okay? There's a difference between love and like. Love is an action. Like, a man that don't like you, that's the only way he will punch you in your face with a closed fist. A man do not like you at all. Like, he literally do not like your ass, okay? So not only did he stick a gun at her and tell her to move the fuck over, she moved over. He got in the car. He drove off. He went to the gas station, drove behind the gas station, started choking on her, and then said, I'm going to choke you to death, and then started punching her. Okay? Then it said he drove back to his residence. He drove back. He left the gas station after beating her ass, punching on her, went back home. She jumps out the car and began screaming for help. Now, what I don't understand, this bitch couldn't scream for help while back getting punched on behind the gas station. Don't you think that there would have been more people at the motherfucking gas station that could have helped her slew for the ass than going back to the house? It don't say she yelled for help when he was punching her. She waited to get back to the car to jump out, and then she screamed for help. It says she rang the doorbell, hoping that his grandmother, Juanita Scott, would help her. Okay? This is what I think the reason why she have a problem with older people. Because his grandmother, she claimed, didn't do shit. We're going to get there. Okay? We're going to get there. She rang the doorbell, hoping Felton's grandmother, Juanita Scott, would help her to call the police. Now, Juanita opened the door and did not make any attempts. Hold on. It says she didn't make any attempts, to assist Janky Janie. Felton told Janky not to call the police because if she did, he would shoot her in the head. Okay? That's what she said. She said she went and rang the doorbell for the grandmother with the hopes of her calling the police. He told her, you better not call the police after I've choked you out, after I beat you with my fists, and after I put a gun in your driver's door and told you to move the fuck over. Then he said, do not call the police because if you do, I'm going to shoot you in your head. So then it says Felton told her, get back inside the vehicle or he was going to whoop her ass some more. Okay? Whoop her ass some more. So now he done told her to get back in the car. Get your ass back in the car. And that's why she says things, y'all, like, Jay need to tell her to do this. Jay need to tell her to do that. She is used to dealing with a man that control her. Okay? I don't fuck with them kind. If I even think you trying to control me, I'm out. I don't want to be with nobody that's trying to act like they my motherfucking daddy. I will be by my fucking self. Do you hear me? I will be by myself. Okay? I will be by myself. So she let this man control her. So nevertheless, he said, get back in the car or I'm going to whoop your ass some more. Now, instead of helping her, Scott, the grandmother, suggested that she get back in the vehicle with Felton. And she said she refused. So now she's saying to grandma and say, Janky, come on now. Go on and get back in the vehicle. You heard what he said. He want to whoop your ass some more. Get back in that damn vehicle and take that ass whooping like a woman. Take that ass whooping like the boss bitch that you claim that you are. Now, that's what she said. That's what she told the police, that the grandmother insisted that she get back in the car with her abuser, okay? And it said she refused. So it says Janky was afraid that if she got back in the vehicle, that he would kill her. Now, she wasn't afraid when he was behind the gas station, choking the fuck out of her and beating the fuck out of her with his fists. She didn't try to jump out the car on the road. She waited till they pulled back up in the driveway with the white Camry was supposed to be blocking them, remember? Because the white Camry was supposed to be blocking her from being able to escape the first fucking time. So now he done pulled back up with the same white Camry that's blocking the driveway. But now this time she was able to get out. But instead of getting out and running her ass away from the house, she ran her ass to the motherfucking doorbell. She goes to the doorbell of her abuser. This should be a motherfucking scary movie. This is a bitch that fall down and be like, please don't, no. Anyway, child, listen. So never mind. So she said she refused to get back in because she thought that if she got back inside the vehicle that he would kill her. So it said Chris refused, and ran inside the residence and into the bathroom tub. So now her motherfucking ass, instead of running down the street right? She runs back in the residence and get in the tub. When is the tub become a hiding spot, y'all? Who does that? She runs. She don't get in the closet. She don't get up under the bed. She don't hide herself in no clothes or anything like that. This bitch goes to the bathroom and get in the tub. She had like a motherfucking tornado was coming through that bitch. Who gonna save your motherfucking ass in the tub? So she goes and run in the tub like, oh, he's not gonna see me. He's not gonna see me. So she runs and jump her ass in the tub. Felton, abuser Felton, followed her into the bathroom and dragged her out by her hair. He kicked and punched her repeatedly while she was on the floor. You mean to tell me your motherfucking ass wasn't kicking back? But you got all that mouth talking about you gonna run up. Girl, I can do what abuser Felton did to your motherfucking ass. What the fuck? I don't understand. Like, I'm not saying that I'm not advocating no violence or whatever, but she claimed that, you know, I gotta watch my back. I mean, hell, if she let Felton kick her repeatedly, punch her, choke her, do all this bullshit, have her running all around and jumping in the tub for cover and shit, I mean, it sounds like she just take her ass whooping to me. But nevertheless, she said he kicked and punched her repeatedly again while she was on the floor. It said the grandmother, Scott, simply just stood there and watched him beat her. Y'all see this shit? Grandmama ain't did a fuck thing. Grandma said you should have been running your motherfucking mouth, okay? He told you to go sit your ass down somewhere. You shouldn't have came the fuck over here. Didn't he tell you don't bring your ass over here? You came over here anyway. What you want me to do? You want me to take an ass whooping for you? You brought your ass over here and you arguing with him in front of me and his 10-year-old son. Now, mind you, the 10-year-old son is in the house while he beating the dog shit out of a woman that he claimed are supposed to have loved, okay? The woman that she went to prison. I mean, this is the man that she went to go visit him in prison, right? And took her daughter that don't belong to him up there to visit him several times. Y'all, abuser Felton, y'all, okay? So she said the grandmother stood there and watched him beat her ass, okay? The grandmother. That's what I think that she have against old people, because her motherfucking ass still think that she is, I don't know, 21 or something, because she called everybody old. She said, I'm old, everybody old, old. And I think she got something against older women because Felton grandmother just sat there and watched her take a beat down. So then she says, abuser Felton then dragged her outside of the residence. This is after getting her motherfucking ass out the tub and kicking and punching her repeatedly while she was on the floor. So now he dragged her out of the residence in the effort to get her back into the vehicle. If he was trying to get her ass back into the vehicle, that sounds like to me he was saying, get the fuck on. Get on. Get up out of here. Get out my fucking house. So nevertheless, she said he tried to drag her. He dragged her outside in the efforts to get her back into the vehicle. She continued to resist, and he began beating her with a branch. Y'all, how the fuck this man go pick up a branch? This nigga, he had a lot of branches. I wonder which branch it was. This nigga picked up a damn tree branch and started beating her ass with it. It wasn't enough that his abusive 5'9" ass, his hand wasn't enough for her neck, his fist wasn't enough for her face, and his foot wasn't enough for her body, because he choked her, he punched her, and he kicked her. Now, y'all, now he beating her with a motherfucking tree branch. Do you hear me? You can't make this shit up, okay? He didn't kick, choked, punched. Now he beating her with a motherfucking, oh, I forgot, drag. So he kicked, he threatened, he kicked, he dragged, he punched, he choked, and now he beating her with a fucking tree branch, okay? Now, it says she continued to resist, and he began beating her with a branch. She then got loose and ran back into the house. She took her motherfucking ass back into his house. Huh? She went back into the house. and said she got loose and ran back into the residence and grabbed a hold of a dinette table leg. But she got the nerve to put her mouth on Brianna. She went and got a dining room table leg, which means that dining room table was gangster leaning. Because how the fuck do you grab a dining room table leg without the whole motherfucking dining room table crashing down? It was gangster leaning. You hear me? Just like her motherfucking business. Gangster leaning. She go grab a leg. Don't you got to turn over a dining room table in order to get the leg of everything in the house? Every single thing. The remote control. A motherfucking, I don't know, a remote control, a knife out the kitchen, a fucking plate, a pot. She grabs a dining room table leg. Y'all, how the fuck did she unscrew a dining room table leg? Somebody please explain to your girl how much time did she need? She need to be in a world book of records. What is it called? To unscrewing a dining room table leg that motherfucker quickly. The whole thing should have fell apart. But nevertheless, she went and grabbed a hole. Oh, she grabbed a hole of it. So, oh, my bad. She didn't grab she grabbed a hole of a dining room table leg. Okay? Oh, okay, my bad. It said she got loose and ran back inside the residence and grabbed a hold of a dining room table leg. Now, I don't know if she grabbed a hold to it and put it in her hand, or she went in there and just grabbed a hold to that bitch. Like as if, I ain't going nowhere, motherfucker. You ain't going to be able to drag me out this bitch. Of all the things that she could have done, most people would have ran and jumped up under the bed. It went up under the bed, but this bitch go and hold on to the dining room table leg. What type of bitch is this? Nevertheless, it says Felton again continue to beat her. So now she holding on to the dining room table leg, and he's still whooping her ass. He's still whooping her ass. If you in the dining room, you could have had time to go to the kitchen. Why she ain't got a knife in her hand? Huh? She got kitchen drawers. She could have grabbed a hold of anything. But this bitch goes and grab a hold to the dining room table leg. Nevertheless, he continued to beat her. Then the grandmother told Felton to stop, abuser Felton to stop, and told Janky to leave. Told her to leave. And then Felton, abuser Felton, then yelled at grandmama and told her, stay out of my business, okay? Stay out of my business. Then abuser Felton then told Scott not to let Janky Jenny leave the residence, and he left. Now, come on, y'all. You got to be out your mind. Now it's between her and motherfucking grandmama. Her and grandmama, y'all. It said, Felton, abuser Felton, told the grandmother, don't let Janky leave. And then he left. He left. You think now grandmama gonna hold me? I'm gonna look at grandmama and say, motherfucker, if you don't fucking let me the fuck up out of here, I'm gonna raise the roof in this bitch. You hear me? So let's find out what this fucking bitch did, okay? So when he told her, don't let her leave, it said Janky did not leave the residence because she was afraid that the grandmama would call Felton to tell on her. What type of weak, dumb ass bitch are you? Even Amanda Berry would have escaped. Even she would have left. You left me you left me with the granny. You couldn't even talk granny into letting you slip out the back door. Girl, you are weak. You got your ass beat because you wouldn't leave. That's what it was. So he left. So nevertheless, she said she was afraid to leave the residence because she thought the grandmama would call him. Now, this is after the grandmama telling her ass to leave. Do y'all see how many holes in this story? But nevertheless, let's continue. It says the grandmama Scott watched Janky as she cried and offered her some Visine when Chris told her that her eyes hurt. She done got beat, punched, and all of that. And all grandma said was, here you go, baby. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, but you said your eyes hurt. So let me just go on and give you some Visine. Here you go. Hope they feel better, but you better not take your ass out this door. I tell you that, because I'm going to call him and he going to come back and dog walk your ass some more. So the grandmama only offered her some Visine for her hurt eyes. Then Janky waited until the grandmama went into the back bedroom to call her sister from a cellular phone found lying on the table. You waited for her to go to the back room to call your sister. So it said, then Janky told her sister what happened and asked that she picked her up. Now, mind you, she ain't called the 911 police, dumbass. Her sister, Keisha Davis, picked her up from the residence at approximately 7 a.m. So you mean to tell me this motherfucker beat your ass and he left and he was gone? He left, y'all. This was started at 10 p.m. at night. This started at 10 p.m. at night. She waited till the grandmama left and went into the back room. She called her sister, and her sister picked her up at 7 a.m. the next day. It says Grandma Scott never did come back out of the rear bedroom and did not see Chris leave. Are you kidding me? You waited till your sister came to get you? The boy was gone. Where was he? He left. He was with another woman. That's where he was. He was with another woman. She didn't want him to leave. This story got so many holes in it. Y'all tell me this story ain't got no many holes in it. Y'all tell me that this story ain't got holes in it. It got holes all in this bitch. You hear me? Man, a good lawyer would have been like, girl, you lying out your motherfucking mouth. But nevertheless, so her sister came and picked her up at 7 a.m. My question is, if she went over there with her car, where the fuck is her car? Where her car now? He was in a white Camry blocking her ass in, but he was able to get out. Huh? In her car. In her car, right? So nevertheless, then it said, Chris wished to pursue criminal charges and noted that abuser Felton destroyed her cellular phone outside the residence. Now, wait a minute, Janky. How he destroy your phone if you was able to pick up your phone, which was where now? Hold on, let me go back up. It says Scott went back into the back room. Hold on. Chris waited until Scott went back into a back bedroom to call her sister from a cellular phone she found lying on the table. Okay, so she found a phone lying on the table. So anyway, now it says Janky wished to pursue criminal charges and noted that Felton destroyed her cell phone outside of the residence sometime during the assault, and that the firearm may be in the residence. Detective Langston observed the following injuries on Janky Jenny that were documented and digitally photographed, okay? This is what Jenny had. Swollen, bruised, bloodshot left eye. Bruised, swollen upper lip. Small laceration on her upper right hand fingertips, possibly from something sharp. Laceration, bruising to her inner right and left forearm. A swollen left index finger. Felton bit her at one point during the assault. Felton was later located and arrested shortly after he exited his vehicle. A white in color 2015 Dodge Ram 1500 Hemi in the parking of the Hooters located at 4 whatever. And then it says the vehicle was towed and stored at the Fort Myers Police Department Secure Evidence Compound located at Martin Luther King Boulevard. So he was arrested in his white car. Where was her black Honda? Where was her black, not Honda, I'm sorry. Where was her black Camry? There the whole time. It was there the whole time, and she could have left the whole time. Her black Camry was there the whole time. She didn't leave because she was waiting for him to come back. Girl, this story got so many holes in it, y'all. This story has so many holes in it, does it not? It got so many holes in it, y'all. So nevertheless, he beat her ass, and then he went and left all night, and she stayed there until 7 o'clock in the morning. Get the fuck out of here. And why your sister had to come pick you up? Huh? Why your sister had to come get you? They impounded his car. It says they impounded and locked up for evidence his white, hold on, the white Hemi, Dodge Ram Hemi. They locked that car up because that's what they found him driving. He exited his vehicle, not hers. So her car was still there. This bitch could have left, y'all. She could have left, right? She didn't leave because she was waiting on him to come back, okay? Nevertheless. So again, They came and got and locked him up because she said, what? Hold on. She wished to pursue charges. She wished to pursue criminal charges and noted that he destroyed her cell phone outside the residence. Y'all, ain't this some shit? Jamie G said, and she got the nerve to talk about Bree. Exactly. She got the nerve to put her mouth on Bree's situation. I believe she went over there unannounced. She did not want him to leave. He said, Jankin, move out of my way. Okay, get out of my way. I'm leaving no matter what. She says, no, 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 I'm not leaving. I'm not. No, no, no. She said, the more is a truck. Okay, a truck then. Oh, the Hemi is a truck? The Hemi is a truck? Okay. Okay, I didn't know that. So anyway, I believe she came over there unannounced because he did not answer the phone. He told her to leave and she wouldn't leave. Now, what part of the story is crazy to y'all? Y'all let me know. What part of the story is crazy? She said when fold digging goes wrong. When gold digging goes wrong. Exactly, when gold digging goes wrong. This is why it's important to go to college, get your education, and make your own bag. Because sleeping around with niggas and playing with niggas and they feelings and shit just for money, just because your piss poor ass do not know how to go get a bag on your own, you got to be with a gold digger to try to provide for you, okay? You gotta be a gold digger and go be with a drug dope head boy or whatever just to fucking try to live, okay? Now this is the house that I guess this is his house, and she drove to his house, okay? Yeah, the whole story sound fucked up. She went over there unannounced. Exactly, Kimberly. Her ass went over there unannounced, y'all. I believe that she went over there unannounced because my thing is, if he didn't want her to leave his residence, please tell me why not. If this nigga did not come home all night, y'all, he did not come home all night. Why the fuck does he want her there? He knows she got a child, 2 kids. Why the fuck would he keep her there? I think this nigga, I think she lied. I think she lied and she could have left. She stayed there waiting for him to come back. That's what she did. She left her child probably at home by herself in the bed. Because who had a child? She don't talk to nobody and get along with no motherfucking body. Who had her child? She went over to his house. It ain't no Shirley wouldn't let her leave. This bitch didn't leave because she didn't want to. He was gone all night, y'all. That nigga did not come back. They found him at the gas station or somewhere the next day, y'all. They found him somewhere else, y'all. She even put on here. Let's go back to her little, what she said he was. Hold on. Let's get back to where she told the cops that he was. She had to tell the cops that he was somewhere, right? Because he damn sure didn't come back that night. Let's go back to what she said. Hold on. Let's go back to what she said. She said, now hold on, y'all. Hold on. Because I thought she said she called his sister. Hold on one second. Hold on. She said, I jumped out the car, ran back to his grandmama's house. I ran into her house. I stayed all night in pain, afraid to go to the hospital. I called his cousin, Eric, asked him, what should I do? I didn't want to go to the hospital and get the police involved. I called his mother crying to her about it. I told her if I go to the hospital that the police would get involved. I tried so hard to shake the pain. I even got dressed up, wrapped shit all around my face to interact with the Easter parade. My mind was telling me that this was normal. This is the type of ish we go through when he is drinking. My body was saying something else. This is too much pain. My eyes went blurry for hours, and I admit myself into the Cape Carroll ER, where the triage nurse called the police. When the officers showed up, the only information was given was the crime scene, who was the witnesses, and what happened. Also, if I can tell them where they can pick him up at. I stated he had a 10 a.m. dentist appointment the next day at Horizon Dental. If they lied on me to get a search warrant, that's what lawyers do. Where they say they picked him up from? They said they picked him up from, she said they had Horizon dinner the next day. They said they picked him up from, let's go back to it. They picked him up from, Felton was later located and arrested shortly after he exited the vehicle in the parking lot of Hooters located in Fort Myers. The vehicle was towed and stored. It don't say what day he was arrested, but wait a minute. It says, so it was filed on the 7th, but the incident happened date of offense was the 4th. So the date of offense was the 4th. So when was the police? Oh, the date of offense was the 4th, but the date of arrest was the 6th. So the date of the offense was the 4th. The date of the arrest was the 6th. I'm just thinking out loud. And he was arrested at 4:27 p.m. and he got booked in jail on the 7th. He was arrested on the 6th and got booked in jail. Oh, they must have kept him in a holding cell or something for a whole day. So he was arrested on felony charges and 3 misdemeanors. And 2 weapons were seized. I don't know, y'all. Y'all talk to me. Y'all talk to me. Y'all talk to me. I believe she got mad because she knew he was fucking around. She said, we only have 3 minutes to make goal. Where we at on our goal? Where we at on our goal? Let me know where we at on our goal. What do y'all think, though? Y'all believe this story or what? Do y'all believe the story or what, y'all? Do y'all believe the story or what? Are we believing this story? So this is what it says. This is what she gave. This is what the defendant, I don't know what SMT stands for, but it looked like, I don't know what that means. A timepiece, a hand holding gun, a cross, a picture of his mother. So is that what he had in his, is it in his bag? A timepiece, a hand holding gun, a cross, a picture of his mother. Right here it says, on April the 6th at approximately 11:25 a.m., the Fort Myers Police Department Communication Division received a call from a nurse at Cape Coral Hospital in Cape Coral, Florida. The nurse, Lisa, reported that a patient who was in triage, Black female Jean Chris, told her that she had been kidnapped and beaten by her boyfriend, Black male Tavares Felton. Fort Myers police officer Andrew was dispatched to the hospital to meet Chris. Detective Langston on the Fort Myers Police Violent Crimes Unit also responded to the hospital. So that's what happened. A nurse called. She went to the hospital, a nurse called, and then they got him. So that happened on the 4th at 10 p.m. She stayed until the 5th. And I guess the next day she went to the hospital on the 6th. And he got arrested on the 6th. I mean, he got arrested on the 6th. And he got booked on the 7th. So anyway, y'all, are we believing the story? Are we believing this story? She don't believe nobody's story. She think everybody else's story is a lie. She said my childhood story was a lie. She tell everybody that their childhood stories and everything that they have was a lie, right? She said it's a lie. Are we believing it or not, y'all? I believe that he beat her ass. I do believe he beat her ass. I believe he did beat her ass. But I believe that she went over there unannounced. I really do. I do not believe that she went over there with his grandmother and 10-year-old child there and they just got into it or whatever. Because what they get into it for? What they get into it for? I believe that she went over there unannounced and was like, F nigga, why you ain't answer your phone? You F nigga, why you ain't answer your phone? She said some shit like that or whatever. And they got into it and they started fighting. I believe that's what happened. I do not believe that he invited her over here. Vanessa, what you say? You said she attacked him and he defended himself. He tried to get away. He tried to get away. It escalated and she made up all the other shit. Now, do you really think that she made up the beating? Because she did come on the internet and say she beat herself. And I'm looking for that information. Does anybody have the receipts to where she said that she actually beat herself up? Do anybody have it to where she actually said she beat herself up? I know she came out and said that shit, but she told me that she said it because she was just taking up for him. But do anybody have a clip of her saying that she beat herself up? Because she did come to the internet and say that she lied on him. Because what she said is, she says, I know Brianna lying because I once lied on a man as well. Who remember that? Blue Hearts in the chat. If you remember her coming to social media and saying that she beat herself up, that she did this to herself to get him in trouble. But then she told me that she said that because she wanted to protect him. That's what she told me. She said, I know I said it. I did that to myself, but I really didn't. I was just protecting him. So then how can she want to call out Janelle, right? Or Brianna for protecting Janelle when she called herself protecting him? Make it make sense, y'all. Make it make any type of sense. She is faulting Brianna for doing what she claimed that she did. Huh? She faulting Brianna for doing what she said that she did. She lied on a man. She said she lied on a man. She said, I lied on him. I beat myself up. He didn't do this to me. She said she sent a man, an innocent man away. She said that. We didn't ask for that information. We did not. She voluntarily told everybody that she sent an innocent man to prison. She said those words out of her own fucking mouth. That she sent, because she said that because she wanted to justify why her geeked ass was going up there and visiting him and taking her daughter up there to visit him. That's why she said that. She wanted to justify why she put her life on hold and waited for this dude. She wanted to justify that. So she came out here and said, I lied on an innocent man. She said that. Nobody asked her for that information. Who even does that, though? Who comes out here and tells someone that you lied on an innocent man and had him sent away for 15 fucking years? Because that's what he had. He got 15 years, but he ended up doing, what, 10? But he could, if he fucked around, he could have literally been in jail for 15 years. If things would have got bad, he could have literally spent 15 years in prison. You know? She mad she couldn't move how Bree moved. Hell, she stayed even during the prison stay. Fucking clown she is. Exactly. And I think she wanted to justify that. She wanted to justify her staying with this dude, waiting on him, taking her daughter around this man, letting him hug all on her daughter. And I have pictures of that too, and I'm going to put it up. Because this man ain't even her daddy. He was hugging on this girl. This girl didn't even know him. She only knew him 10 months of her life. 10 months of her life, and she carrying her daughter up to a prison. Who does that? Who does that? I don't get it. I don't understand it at all. You know? I don't at all. And then she does this. Hold on. Oh my God. Goofy ass. Then she over here playing You Are My Everything by Mary J. Blige. You Are My Everything, while showing his photo and her photo. Y'all listen to the song You Are My Everything when they were only back in a relationship at this time for 10 months. And she said that they was on the verge of breaking up, but he didn't want it. It says, take notes, LaTruth, Biggies, Biglies, toxic love. Tavares and I don't have to get back together. It's okay to break up or divorce. That doesn't mean we need to destroy each other. He will never be my enemy and I will never be his. Oh yeah, I don't think he fucked with this chick. She up here saying that this man is her everything after he done beat her down. This man beat her down. And this was last year, May the 2nd, when she said, you are my everything. She played Mary J. Blige, You Are My Everything. A low self-esteem ass woman. Ain't no damn way I'm telling no man he my everything when he tried to kill me. When you told the police, basically, he tried to kill you. You up here hollering, you are my everything. You are my everything. Your everything for what? Because you couldn't find another man? Huh? All because you couldn't find another man, you made him your everything? Girl, you crazy. You are absolutely delusional. And you took your daughter up there to see him. Multiple times, y'all. It wasn't just one. It was multiple times. She ran her ass up to that prison and she took her daughter with her. Y'all, we're going to break down the drug charges tomorrow. We're not doing this all in one day. We're going to break down the drug charges tomorrow, y'all, because we got to take this thing. We got to piecemeal this thing. This girl is loony as hell. Ain't no way I would do this. Ain't no way I would put my daughter in harm's way. My daughter wouldn't know what the inside of a fucking prison looked like. Not at her age. I would not have taken my daughter up there at all. This girl is delusional to me. Who does this? This is crazy. She was so desperate for a man that she literally waited on this dude. Literally. She said, look at the loony ass girl. She said, what classy woman would take her child to a prison? No, ma'am. That's what I'm saying to y'all. She did that. She took her child to a prison. I got the photos. I could pull them up. She took her child to prison to see this dude. Ain't no damn way. This girl is so traumatized, in my opinion, because she done been around a lot of different dudes. She up here calling another man daddy, which is her first baby daddy. Because I don't think her daddy is actually in her life, even though Janky tries to say that she is. I don't think so. I do not think that man is in his daughter's life. That little girl has been around a lot of different men. You know? This is crazy work. I'm trying to find a picture. Hold on. I know I got it, but I got to find it. Anyway, I'll find it in a minute. I got like 2 or 3. I got one that I showed y'all. I might be on here. I got one that I showed y'all. She literally, her goofy ass. Matter of fact, let me go to it. Give me a second. Her goofy ass running from the prison, talking, chatting it up with him. She running from the prison, talking about some love this and love that. That girl was with this man for 10 months before he did this to her. And she talking about something, I'm waiting for him. Waiting for what? Because that's as good as she can get. That's her worth, y'all. Tavares is her worth. That's all she's worth. A man like Tavares. And here she go. He was a provider. How? This nigga beat your ass. If you were such the boss bitch that you claim, you wouldn't have needed a man to beat your ass to be a provider at all. She said, Amor, he looked like Robert. Not to me, but, you know. She said, Bree don't get beat down. Bree gets into scuffles and job because she fights back. That's what I'm saying. She said she was on the floor and she held on to a dining room table leg. She didn't say she held on to it. She said she grabbed a dining room table leg. So I don't know if she grabbed it to fight with it or just grabbed onto it and just said, oh, let me brace myself for this ass whooping. I don't know. I don't know what she did. But she should have been kicking and punching, and she shouldn't have took her ass over there. Period. That's what she shouldn't have done. Took her ass over there. She shouldn't have took her goofy ass over there. But this is a woman that does not know her worth. She didn't know her worth then, and she don't know her worth now. Because she literally came out, y'all, when we was supporters of hers. She came out crying, talking about something. Y'all, I'm contemplating on should I wait for him? And he said that he found another virtuous woman. Y'all remember that? Raise your hand or put blue hearts in the chat, y'all. If y'all remember when she came out here crying, saying that he found him a virtuous woman. Who remember that? He said he found a virtuous woman. How could he do me like this? I've been waiting for him all of this time. And he said he found a virtuous woman. Look at this, y'all. She literally blogged about this shit. And this was, hold on. This was, what day was this? I can't see the date. Hold on. It says, tap in. Tavares is a real one. Listen to this. Tavares, first of all, it says, we don't have the perfect love story, but we have a love story. I made my mind up to wait on him. Y'all, I got to blow this shit up. I got to blow this shit up, okay? So that y'all can see this goofy ass shit. Yeah. If we're going to tell it, we might as well tell it all. If we're going to tell it, right? If we're going to tell it, we might as well tell it all. So let's put this up front and center to see what this low self-esteem ass woman said about her waiting on this man. But then she had the nerve to say something about Bree. Now, me personally, I wouldn't have waited on neither one of them. I would have been done. We don't have the perfect love story, but we have a love story. I made my mind up to wait on him to finish his 15-year release date is January 2029. Patience is a virtue. This retarded girl that was only dating this man for 10 months before he tried to KI her, right? From what she said, he tried to KI her, and she decided to wait on him to finish his 15-year sentence. That's what you call low self-esteem. That's what you call no self-love, okay? That's what you call desperation. That's what you call don't know your worth at all. This ain't got nothing to do with no love at all. Because you got to love yourself first before you can love anybody else. And let me tell you something, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, and I mean this to anybody that hear my voice. You do not love yourself if you stay with a man that choke you, kick you, punch you, and say, I'm going to kill you. And I mean that. You do not love yourself. Because love is a choice. We choose to love. Ain't no switch that you automatically turn the fuck on and turn off. You choose to love a person. So the fact that she chose to love him after all of that, it shows a lack of love for herself. And I mean that. She does not love herself at all. She's a desperate, thirsty person. If she was the classy boss bitch that she claimed, ain't no way she would have done that to herself. No way. My 24-year-old daughter wouldn't even do that. My 24-year-old daughter would not even do that. You hear me? At all. My daughter was about to break up with her boyfriend because he was late calling her to congratulate her from passing her exam, okay? She said she sent him the text. Hold on, y'all. Let me clear my throat. She said she sent him the text that morning telling him that she had passed, and he waited Because he said he fell asleep in order to congratulate her. And my daughter said she was about to end the fucking relationship over him late texting her ass. Him late texting her ass. But this clown, right? Because see, my daughter knows her worth. My daughter is about promptness, honey. My daughter is about attention to detail. My daughter told me, I don't give a damn if he didn't get 30 minutes of sleep. I don't care. He was supposed to stay up because he knew I was taking a test, and he was supposed to wait for me to my results, and then he could have took his ass to sleep. I'm telling y'all, okay? My daughter was about to end the relationship. She said, Mom, strike one. Strike one. She was not happy about that, okay? Now, I'm just keeping it up. But this clown right here, she waited for him after he tried to kill her because she does not know her worth, y'all. She does not know her worth. But y'all, this is what she says in her little write-up. Tap in. Hold on. Tap in. Tavares is a real one. He's not like LaTruth. A real man takes accountability for his wrongdoing and doesn't make excuses. If a real man loves a woman, he'll never start a smear campaign against her. That's what she said. That's what she said. Then she goes on and put up all these folios of them.
We don't have the perfect love story, but we have a love story. I made my mind up to wait on him to finish his 15 years release date 2029. Patience is a virtue.
Look at this shit. This is him in prison. First of all, I don't know if y'all heard the term. I am a nice, nasty type person. I don't like dirty stuff, touching dirty stuff, smelling dirty stuff. I don't like dirty stuff. So automatically, I would assume that he stinks, he smell, he ain't bathing right. Ain't no way I would be hugged up on his motherfucking ass like that. Oh my God, I just be like, you ain't clean. I would just be thinking all types of shit. But ain't no way I would be hugged up on this man like this. That's another visit to the damn prison. She done went up in there on her little Red Riding Hood ass tutu skirt or whatever, right? Going to see this man after he tried to kill her. But have the nerve to put her mouth on Brianna. Girl, bye. Girl, the fuck bye. You hear me? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Oh my God, that's a different day. Lord, Father, Jesus, in the heavens of the earth. This motherfucker that went up there a whole different day. Look at her. Clown ass. Girl, you was going up there to visit this man. This don't make no damn sense, girl. Wait a minute. So you mean to tell me all of these was jail photos? Girl, you crazy. And he is too. He tried to murder you. Girl, you crazy. Look at this shit. Now she up there with the motherfucking moo-moos on. She been wearing moo-moos all the way back to fuck then, y'all. She been wearing moo-moos. This bitch took a moo-moo with some high heel shoes up to the goddamn prison. You hear me? This girl got a fucking moo-moo on in the jail cell. So she been wearing these fucking moo-moos, right? She talking about something. You been wearing them Clarks for years, and bitch, you been wearing the motherfucking moo-moos for years, okay? And he wore the same goddamn beige. He got a beige outfit on every motherfucking picture, okay? Fuck out of here.
We don't have the...
Lord, ooh, my God, my God, my God. My God, my God, my God. You hear me? My God, my God. Girl, you are a buffoon. You are a buffoon that don't even know your worth. I mean, at this point, girl, you are sad. You are not in no position to try to be talking about nobody in their relationship, girl. She shouldn't even give her children no advice. That's probably why her daughter got the BBL. She probably was like, yeah, you're going to pull a man. You're going to be able to pull a man. You hear me? And then she be having the nerve, y'all, right here. She be having the nerve to talk about Brianna and what Brianna wear and how she, she's a mother and she classless. She took a picture as a mother with this jailbird grabbing her ass. He grabbing her. He's episode 4. I think he the same damn. She said, he knew I was a gold digger, yet he used money to win me over, only to turn into an alcoholic for trying to make a gold digger his wife at home. LOL. Stay tuned for Tell It All episode for money, fun, and a lot of pain. What comes with dirty money? This bitch act like she built an empire on her own. This girl been sleeping with men for money this entire time. She literally be telling on her damn self. She be sleeping with men for money and then getting her ass beat and wondering why. Girl, I ain't have to live this life. And see, that's why she tries to discredit my relationship, because I ain't deal with this shit. I would not have dealt with this shit. I would rather go out there and do what I got to do. That's why I laid in the fields, baby. That's why I slept out in the fields, slept up under the stars, went to war, was in dust storms, sandstorms, all of it. Because, baby, I value me. I value me and my children. But she posts this. Literally, he knew I was a gold digger, yet he used money to win me over, only to turn into an alcoholic. That's why she loved her some DOTCD. That's why she loved her some gummy. She can relate. She can relate to the drunks, the public drunks, the belligerent drunks. She can relate. She let one beat her ass and she waited for him until he got out of prison. And he said, nah, get somebody else to motherfucking do it. Okay? And she said, only to turn into an alcoholic for trying to make me a gold digger's wife at home. So obviously he didn't make enough money, right? He didn't make enough money, so he became an alcoholic, trying to please her ass. Stay tuned for Tell It All episode 4, money, fun, and a lot of pain. What comes with dirty money? She got dirty money. Dirty ass money. She bought that business with dirty money. Dirty money. Kevin, the white guy. His name is on the business. That's dirty money, y'all. Dirty money. The reason why I say dirty, because she had to do some dirty things to get it. Some dirty things. You hear me? Girl, you are a whole, oh my God. Oh my God. Let me throw up already. Let me throw up, y'all. This girl is fucking loony. But I'm going to uncover, like I said, I'm going to uncover the drug charges tomorrow. So y'all going to have to come back on Saturday and y'all going to have to listen to me break down. Now, mind you, y'all, let me show y'all right quick. Let me show y'all how many jail birds that this girl done fucked on, okay? Hold on. Let me do that right quick. While I'm grabbing these jailbirds photos, who's the next person to send your girl a super chat to help her meet her goal? Who's next? Y'all tell me in the comments. Listen, don't run over each other, get into it. Who's next? Who's next? Who's up next? Who's up next? So that's Bird. That's one of the bird jailbirds. Hold on, let me get this jailbird. Here go a jailbird. Hold on. Let me go get this other jailbird. Give me a second. Some of the jailbirds, she ain't with them, but she put on there that she dated them. Let me go get Peanut ass. Let me go get that damn jailbird. Hold on. Peanut got out of jail too. These men get out of jail and don't want to fuck with her. Girl, you a sad case. You literally are a sad case. These men don't even want to fuck with you when they get out of jail. That speaks volume. Like, nah, I ain't fucking with you. Fucking with your ass will give you 15. That's what she need to have tattooed on her ass. Fucking with me will get you 15. Fucking with me will get you 15. Now, this is just all we know. It may be more. It may be more jailbirds, but these are the ones we know. Let's put them up, y'all. Let's put them up. That's a jailbird. That's a jailbird. That's a jailbird. Another picture of that jailbird. So let's put up these jailbirds, y'all. Let's put up the jailbird. So we already know about this jailbird, right? That's a jailbird, and that's another picture. Him the same one. Him the same one. Then she get that jailbird, right? That's another jailbird. That's Poo Poo. Is the heart. He's a jailbird. She fucking on him. That's him right there, flashing money like a little kid on fucking Facebook or whatever. Oh, I already showed that damn jailbird. And y'all, that's Peanut. That's another jailbird. Now, let me show y'all what she said about him, okay? Let's see what she said. And I want somebody to get out a calculator because you're going to need a calculator for this one, okay? You might need a calculator unless you got extra motherfucking fingers, okay? Extra fingers. Thank y'all so much. She said, I'm more the gold clock ended. Hold on. I think how many did we need? Did y'all keep up with it? I could tell y'all in a minute, but honey, let me let y'all listen to what she said about this jailbird, okay? She said, story time, because I like to come out on the internet and tell all my business. Before there was a Tavares, I need y'all to count these. Keep up with them for me, y'all. Keep up with them. Keep up with these. Keep up. And somebody, whoever keeping up, y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. Before there was a Tavares. She said before there was a Tavares, a pastor. No, I'm sorry. Let me start over. Before there was a Tavares, a pastor, a Poo Poo, there was a Floyd, also known as Peanut. So now you got the pastor that she said beat her ass. Tavares beat her ass. I don't know if Poo Poo beat her ass, but he beat another woman ass. She said before them three, there was a Peanut, also known as Floyd as well. Our love story began in elementary and middle school. Now, wait a minute. Elementary? Y'all gonna... Wait a minute. I wasn't ready. Wait a minute. Is that squirrel, y'all? Is this squirrel? Somebody tell me, is this squirrel? Is this the one that she lost her virginity to, y'all? Please, please, please. Somebody tell me, was this squirrel or was she messing with somebody else, y'all? Somebody tell me now, is this squirrel? Oh, you can't make this motherfucking shit up. You can't make this shit up. Hold on, we might have to have a part motherfucking 3 to this. Oh, okay, it said I got 36. 36. How many 36 out of... So I'm going to set it to 15 super chats, y'all. 15 super chats. And I'm only going to set it because I'm about to get off because I know other people got to go live. All right, I just reset it, y'all. I just reset it. Unless y'all was keeping up with it and got another count. If y'all did, let me know. So is this squirrel? Oh, she said not squirrel. Oh, snail. Oh, shit. All these motherfucking animals and fucking critters and shit. So wait a minute. Is it squirrel? Oh, okay. So it was snail. Oh, snail. Squirrel, snail. Like what the fuck? Okay. So Peanut. Oh my God. So she said this love story began in elementary and middle school. Well, wait a minute. Somebody calling me. Hold on. Hey, baby girl. So my moderator said we only need 9 super chats, y'all. 9 super chats to close out, not 15, just 9. 9 super chats will close out for tonight. Thank y'all. So nevertheless, our love story began in elementary and middle school. I thought the whole said she lost her innocence in middle school, but it seemed like she might have been sneaking out of them damn raggedy ass burglar bars in elementary school, okay? in elementary school. It's her words, not mine. She's a hoe, you know she's a hoe because she said it out of her own pie hole. She was a hoe, you know she's a hoe. Anyway, it says we went our own separate ways for a couple of years. She always leaving and then reconnecting with her dumb ass because she don't know how to leave well enough alone. But nevertheless, she said we went our own separate ways for a couple of years. We rekindled our love during our young adult years. My mother begged us not to date because she loved Peanut like a son. She knew that she would ruin Peanut. That's why she said that. Peanut and I went against my mother's wishes. She was a disobedient son of a bitch. We went against my mother's wishes. We turned our friendship into something special and became lovers. She always fucking on somebody. In our home, we had a blended family. So she done live with this motherfucker too. His daughter and my daughter around all these jailbird ass niggas. The man was a soldier, a provider. She always saying a motherfucking drug dealer is a provider. She don't know. That's why she thinks so low of my husband, because she doesn't know what a real provider is, okay? She don't know what a real provider is. This man was a soldier, a provider, and a protector. He took care of home and I wanted for nothing. Nor did the girls with an S. I'm assuming she means her daughter and his daughter, okay? 98% of the time, we were happy. The other two, he beat her ass. I only recalled us having one big disagreement. He busted out my kitchen window. Goddamn, another abuser. Another motherfucking abuser. She said he was a provider and a protector, but this nigga is busting out windows. I swear to God, you can't make this stuff up. This why she's so mad at my relationship, y'all. She's so mad because I don't be dealing with niggas be busting windows out the car, choking, spitting, punching, kicking, and motherfucking putting guns in your face. I don't deal with niggas like this. So she up and saying 98% of the time, we were happy. I only recall us having one big disagreement. He bust the windows out the kitchen. She said he bust the windows out the kitchen window. That was the night my Shirley and Todd treated me like I was the in-law. They took Peanut's side over mine. He forgave me and we made up behind closed doors. Life was full of laughs, joy, and peace. I guess life was too good to be true. One day, life took a turn for the worse. Listen, Floyd and I never broke up. We were ripped apart by a 360-month sentence. To say this is to say, I don't care where I am in life. I will always have a place for Peanut in my heart. She got a place for all of them, all them motherfuckers. We were friends and family before being lovers. She fucking on everybody. I wanted to make it clear, I don't play little girl games. I'm all woman. I never had to tiptoe with any man, and Peanut would never be a sneaky link. If we linked up after 22 years, he will be my husband. That nigga got out of jail and did a motherfucking left flank and got the fuck out of Dodge. He ain't looked back at this girl. She probably had something to do with his 360 months. He ain't looked her way. Do you hear me? He ain't looked her way. Peanut, all these short motherfuckers, she done got locked up. All these jail motherfucking birds, all of them done got locked up. All of them still got a place in her heart. All of them can still fuck on her. All of them was around her kids. All of them was dope heads. All of them was so-called providers with their dope money. Girl, you can't make this shit up. That's why this bitch would not know a real provider if one spit in her face. Do you hear me? She wouldn't know what a provider meant. She don't know how to spell the word provider when it comes to in real life. Yes, all of them was in jail. Every last one of them. Peanut was in jail. Tutu, poo-poo, poo-poo, doo-doo was in jail. Abuser Felton was in jail. All of them was in jail. In jail because they failed. But she calls all of them big bosses, big ballers, shot callers, big paper, the money bag, providers, and protectors. How the fuck they protecting you when they are bending over being somebody's bitch, okay? Because all of them was shorter than 6 feet tall. Y'all, you can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. This is why she's mad at anybody with a man. You see, she comes after me and my relationship hard because this bitch jealous. Girl, me and my man got investments, baby. You hear me? We got longevity. We got skin in the game. Y'all let me know down below. I need to see this chat lit up in blue for those that got skin in the game, whether he your husband or your long-term man. Who got skin in the game with their man? I ain't talking about no 10 fucking months. Now, don't drop no blue fucking hearts if you only got 10 months in the game. No, we ain't playing that shit over here. You don't even know who you fucking with right now. You only got 10 months in. You don't have no clue who you fucking with. He ain't even showed you his real self, okay? He's still lying. He's still probably cheating. He's still trapped in the closet. I'm talking about those of us that got skin in the motherfucking game. I'm talking about long-term relationships, okay? I'm talking about investments. This bitch don't know what investment is. She ain't got no skin in the game. She stopped at lover. That's it. That's all she got, lover. She just been a lover. She ain't been nobody real woman. She's just been a lover. She ain't never been married. Just a lover. That's it. That's all. A lover. He's my lover. She said Kevin was her lover. Peanut was her lover. Snail was her lover. Squirrel was her lover. Doodoo was her lover. I mean, goddamn. Felton was her lover. All these lovers. He was my lover. He was my lover. He was my lover. All these lovers, y'all. All these mother effing lovers. And ain't nobody said, I want you to have my last name. I want you to be my wife. I wanted to be together forever. She said him and her broke up. Then they got back together, right? This dude, her and she got back. She broke up. They broke up, got back together. They broke up, got back together. What the fuck? She probably gonna get back with this motherfucker. Like, girl, this girl is jacked the fuck up. You know who she gonna end up with? She gonna end up with that old ass Kevin. Because his wife gonna leave him when she find out that he been playing in some black cat. Okay? She out of there. She is up out of there. She's like, no. I know you ain't mess with no black fish. The only black fish we have is at a Cajun restaurant. I know you ain't been fucking around with no Cajun fish. But nevertheless, y'all, we gonna break down the drug charges. Now, I don't know what Peanut or Snail or Snake been and what charges he got, but I may have to look them up as well to tell y'all what his charges was. We know a little bit of his charges. We might have to go down the rabbit hole and find out what his charges was, but we gonna definitely find out about them drug charges tomorrow. We gonna find out about these drug charges. This girl, her life has been fucked up. She was sleeping around. Now it sounds like earlier than 13 because she said this nigga was a lover of hers. She was in love with him in motherfucking elementary school. Now, let me ask ChatGPT how the fuck old you are in elementary school because I done forgot. Fuck, I forgot, y'all. Hold on, let me ask Chat right quick, child. Hold on. Let's find out how you might be 9 or 8 or something. How old are you? Hold on, y'all. I need to know how old are you in elementary school? Come on, ChatGPT. Come up now. Here, let me ask him over here. I'm going to ask him on my phone. My computer is stalling. How old are you in elementary school? Let's see what the fuck it say.
In most places, children in elementary school are about 5 to 11 years old.
Damn.
A typical grade-by-grade breakdown is kindergarten, 5 to 6 years old. First grade, 6 to 7 years old. Second grade, 7 to 8 years old. Third grade, 8 to 9 years old. Fourth grade, 9 to 10 years old. Fifth grade, 10 to 11 years old. Some elementary schools also include sixth grade, where students are usually 11 to 12 years old. The exact ages can vary slightly depending on the country and a child's birthday.
So she said elementary and middle. So I'm going to assume that she was in the 5th grade, 10 to 11 years old. That's what it said. It said elementary school, the last grade is the 5th grade, 10 to 11 years old. Her ass was in love with him, so she say. So she say, these are her words, not mine. She said, let's go read it again. Hold on. She says, our love story began in elementary and middle school. Elementary and middle school. Lord, this girl wasn't thinking about no books, honey. That's why she doesn't think a degree is important. She doesn't think sending your kids to school is important. She think getting you a man that got a jail record, okay, slanging some dope or whatever, got nice ass cars is the way to go. That's all. They just require to have a nice ass car. That's it. That's all she care about. Man, you can't make this shit up. You cannot make this effing shit up. Damn, girl. You are a sad case, Janky Janie. You are a sad case, girl. Child, you know, but I will say this. She been through some shit. She done been through some shit. That's why she cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs to this day. This girl needs to go sit down on somebody's effing couch, y'all. Literally. I don't know if it's going to be my daughter or what. I don't know. Maybe she got to wait 2 more years or whatever to go sit down on my daughter's couch to find out what the fuck is wrong with this lady. Why every dude she get with is a piece of shit. Okay? Because that's what they are, abusive pieces of shit. How much is 360 months? That's a long fucking time. Let me ask. How long is 360 months? That's a long motherfucking time, y'all. Let's find out how long is 360 months. We ain't say 36 months. 360 months. That sounds like paying off a fucking house. That's what it sounded like to me when I was signing my damn mortgage. Girl, look at this motherfucker. Girl, listen.
360 months is 30 years.
God damn. What the fuck this nigga do to get 30 years, y'all? What this snake do to get 30 years, y'all? 30 years? You messing with dudes that get 15 and 30 years in prison. Where do you do that at? And got the nerve to want to put your mouth on anybody, my son, my husband, me. Girl, you effing around with dudes that got 360 years. 360 months. That's 30 years. She could pay it off a fucking house. And he out. The Joker is out, y'all. He got 360 months and he is out. And she's still renting above the mall. She always bragging about that shit. That bitch could have paid that bitch off by now. Do you hear me? Literally, she could have paid it off. 360 months, girl, you are pathetic, beyond pathetic. Seriously. Oh my God. This is why this girl is delusional, deranged. Something is wrong with her. But we ain't done breaking her down. Y'all, sometimes you got to peel back the onion, right, to find out what's really going on. And that's what we doing right now, y'all. We are peeling back the onion. We are finding out what type of men that she had around her dollars, honey. Her dollars, because she always claimed, I was a good mother. I was a good mother. And, you know, I've always been a firm believer of this. And I need y'all to tell me, are y'all like this too? If a person, y'all listen carefully. Take a sip right quick. Let me know. I need 5 people down below to tell me once you done took that sip. 5 people down below, tell me once you done took that sip. Take a sip. I'm about to teach y'all something. Most of y'all know it already. Most of y'all probably already have heard this, okay? But I'm going to tell it again. I'm going to tell it on the mountain. I need to see hashtag sip, sip. Hashtag sip, sip. Let me know when y'all done. I need about five. I need 5. Okay, I see it. All right, they were coming in late. Now y'all lean in. Y'all lean in. I've always been taught this. If you got to continually come out and try to convince people that you are a good mother or a good parent, if you got to come out and say it out of your mouth, post it, post pictures trying to prove it, if you got to continually do that, then you ain't no good mother. Then you are not a good parent. A good parent don't have to do that. The action speaks louder than the words. It will show. Coming out saying, I was a good mother. I'm a good woman. I live a good life. If you got to come out and continue to say it, you don't believe that shit yourself. You're not convinced. Therefore, nobody else is convinced. And that's what you're mad at. That's what you're mad at. Because if you was a good parent, you ain't got to keep saying it. Your actions, your heart, your kids, your lifestyle, it will show. But the fact that you got to come out here and say it over and over and over, baby, that's telling. I've always been told that. That's telling. That's absolutely telling. Just like, oh, I'm a good person. I'm a good person. If you're a good person, most good parents, most good wives, most good persons, they don't like to beat their own chest. They want someone else to say it, right? They want somebody else to tell them that. It's hard for them to brag about it on their own. Like my husband. I always say my husband is a good-ass man and he's a good father. You know what my husband showed me? Matter of fact, let me see if I can go get his phone. Hold on. I'm going to be right back because I want to show y'all something. I wanted to screenshot the message that my grandbaby, our grandbaby, sent to Jay. Okay. All right, here we go. This is how you know you a good person. You ain't got y'all. My husband ain't even no internet person, right? My husband, and he wouldn't even post this. Now I know some fathers that would post this on social media because they are not used to hearing something like this. Okay. Now I'm going to blow this up. Okay. Now, hold on. Thank you for, this is the other day. Thank you for being so patient and sweet with Jamira. She said, when I get older, my boyfriend has to treat me like my Papa Jay. She's so strong. She deserves to be the sweet princess. So this is our 11-year-old grandbaby. Said that when, and I'm going to tell you something. Oh my God. She says, when I get older, my boyfriend has to treat me like my Papa Jay, right? You want to know who else said that? My daughter, Jalen. Jalen says that Jalen and Rihanna, man, let me see what time it is. It's 2024. Dang, Rihanna on a cruise and Jalen with a boy. They both travel today. I wish I could call both of them on the phone right now and ask them, but they both said that they look at their relationships against Jay. So they want their man to treat them how Jay treats me. And even my son said, I want y'all to come back to North Carolina so that Jay can teach me how to be like him. I said, what the hell? I'm telling y'all, Jay gets so many compliments from the kids. He is, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, he the better parent. He the better parent when it comes between him and I ain't gonna lie. I would give it to him. He the better parent. He more patient with them. He's more, I ain't gonna say more patient. I'm patient too. You know, I'm patient too, but Jay is just, he's just that man. He's just that person. But this is our grandbaby saying her when she get a boyfriend, she want her boyfriend to treat her like Papa J treats her. And the daughters, our nurses, our RNs said that they want their man to treat them the way Jay treats me. My son says, I want y'all to move back to North Carolina so I can learn to be like him. I'm telling y'all, he is an idle person, but he ain't out here posting this. If you go to which my husband got it private, but if you go to his Facebook page, my husband don't post this shit. He just sent it, he showed it to me. He let me see it. And I said, oh my God, and he just smiled from ear to ear. You know? So nevertheless, I'm only saying this to say a good person don't have to toot their own horn. Ain't nothing wrong with tooting your horn here and there. But if you got to continually toot your horn, if you got to continue to come out here and say, I'm a good person, I'm a good daddy, I'm a good man, I'm a good woman, I'm a good mother, 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 then your motherfucking ass is not, okay? You literally is telling on yourself. You literally trying too hard to prove to people that you are what you are not. Period. You are trying too hard to prove something that's just not, it's just not it. Because if it's it, you wouldn't have to come out here and scream it to the top of the mountains. Somebody else would be screaming it for you. Somebody else will be screaming it for you. So nevertheless, she's trying to make herself believe it, and I believe that. She said, that's how it's supposed to be. I literally married a man like my daddy. Exactly. And that is how it's supposed to be. That is how it's supposed to be. You know? Y'all know that Jay is not my daughter's father. But my daughter will tell you, no matter what, Mom, no matter what, he will always be my daddy. He will always be my daddy. And that's the damn type of man that you want. You don't want no snakes, no snails, no squirrels, no motherfucking thugs. You don't want this. You don't want these 30 years, 360 months, 15 years. You don't want this. This is not providing. Who the fuck said this is a provider? When your ass can get snatched up and get taken away from your family, how is that being a provider? You can't be responsible enough to do things legally to keep your ass out of jail. How is that a provider? You're making badass decisions. How is a person that make badass decisions like this a provider? How can you say a fucking person that breaks the law, a lawbreaker, is a provider? He's not. That's not a provider. For her to come out and pretend or even think that this is a provider tells me that she needs a head doctor. Adult boy is not a provider. Adult boy just don't know how to go out there and get it legally. He's just not educated enough to go out there and do something legal to provide for his family. That's it. He ain't no fucking provider. He's cheating his way. He want the easy way. Let me go sell some dope. Let me go do something illegal to make money. That's not a provider. That is a stupid person. That's being stupid. Because now you're jeopardizing not just your life, not just your livelihood, but your wife, your children's livelihood. You're playing with fire. Janky Jenny can talk about my military husband all day long, right? She says dumb people join the military. Well, let's break it down. How dumb was he? He spent 22 years in the military, got out. He makes $9,000 a month for the rest of his fucking life without him having to go to work, right? And he's free. But these knuckleheads then been to jail 10, 30, and whatever amount years. Who sounds like the provider to you? Because how the fuck they providing when they're being told what time to wake up, what time to go to sleep, what time to eat? Who do you look at as a provider? I'll take the dumb military man any day before I get with a man that's so stupid that he could get snatched up out of our lives for his own stupid damn behavior, his own ways. Yeah, give me the dumb military man that has a retirement check, baby, and benefits and dental plans, baby. Yeah. I'll take the dumb military man any mother effing day. She could keep these fucking thug ass providers that they got to look over their shoulders because they can pull up at a Hooters and get arrested. See, we can go to Hooters and eat some chicken. Her man go to Hooters and get arrested. She said this relationship ended for 360 month sentence. This relationship ended with 15-year sentence. This relationship just ended because I don't know. Y'all tell me. Somebody said because he liked the same sex. I don't know. She don't know what a provider looks like, smell like, feel like. She doesn't know. That's why she try to shit on my relationship, but she can never shit on my relationship. She can only attempt and try and continue to try, and she will continue to fail. She will continue to fail. She's trying to convince herself so much, trying so hard to convince that she got a life that she created. That girl is sad. This girl cries herself to sleep at night. This miserable bitch was on live while her daughter was on so-called vacation, or they was on vacation, right? She was so fucking miserable while her daughter was with her boyfriend, right? Her miserable motherfucking ass was online for 4 hours talking about me, Canley, and AG. Who miserable? Bitch, you. You are miserable. You miserable. You over there yapping your mouth with your fucking jailbird ass dudes that you done fucked all on, and you mad because I got a longevity relationship. Ashley got a longevity relationship. And Candy got a longevity relationship. Your motherfucking ass is mad. She want to say, I'm over here doing it by myself. That make me the big one. No, that make your ass the miserable one. Let's be honest, y'all. If you had a man that had a decent income, that can help you pay bills, would you rather have that was good to you too? Would you rather have that, or would you rather do it by yourself? Y'all let me know. Because I don't care how big your bag is. I think everybody would love to have another income in the fucking house. You hear me? Thank you, Candy. She said a more janky told AG that she coded during childbirth with the fake baby poo-poo. She said they had to revive her. I don't believe a damn thing that crazy deranged piece of shit says. She is a dangerous liar. Girl, Candy, please tell me you just didn't say that right there. Candy, did you just say that she said she coded during childbirth to baby poo-poo? Are you serious? Are you serious? Oh my God. This girl, yeah, she is a dangerous liar. A fucking dangerous ass liar. She is a sad person. But to sit here and say, you married, I'm doing it by myself, as if that's supposed to be a bad thing. Girl, you miserable. You miserable. She miserable and so stupid to come out to the internet and tell people, y'all taking care with y'all super chats. She said on a live today for 3 hours on one of her 3-hour rants, right? All the money y'all sent her in super chats, y'all could have built a community house by now. Y'all could have bought a community house. I think she said several of them, didn't she, J. Lou? I think she said you could have bought several community homes that we all share together. Yeah. First of all, who moving in that community home? Not me. Is this girl sick or what? Who moving in there? Who living in a community home? What YouTuber you know is around here building community homes for their supporters to live in? You can't make this shit up. Anything. Thank you, Sandra girl, for the super chat. Appreciate you. Anything to convince y'all that y'all super chats is going to the wrong person for the wrong reason. She said y'all could have built y'all a house with all the super chats that y'all have sent me. Oh my God. This girl is funny to me. She's a sad, miserable woman. Literally miserable. But nevertheless, we breaking down the men that she chose to bring around her daughters. She claims she's a good mother, but she brought him around, and him around. Yeah. But she claims she's a good mother. She literally confessed that these men put hands on her, but she still loved them. She still wants to be with them. Make it make sense. Make it make any type of sense. Anyway, y'all, child, listen. Tomorrow we coming back and we gonna break down them drug charges, y'all. Now I stand corrected because earlier I said he ain't go to jail for no drugs. Y'all, I had to click on the other damn tab. When I clicked on the other tab, all them damn drug charges, y'all, I ain't never seen so many damn charges for drugs. Like, oh my God. And first of all, I just want to say this. Why would you bring somebody that looked like this around your kids in the first place? I think my daughter would cuss me the fuck out if I brought somebody looking like this home in the first place. Now, ain't no classy woman, none. No classy woman is bringing home a man that look like that. I don't give a fuck how many rocks he got on his finger. He can keep them damn rocks. This is not a look that you want to bring home to meet nobody in your family. Do you hear me? Nobody in your family. Nobody. I don't give a damn what all that iced out, ice this, ice that, ice that. He got ice breath. He got ice rings. He got ice bracelet. He looked like some psychon type motherfucker. Ain't no way I'm bringing that home to meet nobody. Nobody, baby. Nobody. So classy, luxury, no. Look at that. He flexing online, but yet had on a fucking fake ass Gucci outfit. But we supposed to think that all this shit is real. Yeah, okay, whatever. Anyway, all I'm saying is not me. And this is not the life that I've ever wanted, okay? Hell no. I'd rather live a basic ass life, okay? You hear me? A basic ass life. I'd rather wear my Clark shoes and my fucking basic ass shit before I ever get with fuck niggas, because that's what I call it. They can be taken off the street too quickly. You hear me? Thank y'all for the gold medal. I'll do the song in just a second. Thank y'all so very much. I do appreciate y'all. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. This ain't the type of lifestyle. And then, you know, it's funny because she be like, oh, you just want to be, you want my lifestyle. Bitch, what lifestyle? Girl, we are not the same. I don't desire no shit like this. Did the chick hear me? And y'all, I uploaded one video. I have several more from Dubai that I will be uploading. But I uploaded a video that showed y'all I have actually laid my eyes on real luxury, real lavish, real upscale. Do you hear me? Y'all saw it. So that's why I'm not impressed with the mall. She was probably wondering why she not impressed with this mall. I'm impressed. Why she's not impressed with this mall? I want her to be pressed like me. Because, girl, I done been to all the malls, baby. If you know, you know. If you've been to the Dubai Mall, no motherfucking coconut point, coconut nut, coconut milk, coconut cheese. None of that is impressive. None of that whack ass shit is impressive. Like I said, even Dubai Airport is more impressive than that fuck mall that she lives around. Okay? Dubai Airport is a whole vibe. Matter of fact, I don't even think I put that up there. Did I? I don't know. But let me put it up right quick because I know I was telling the ladies. I said, this is why I can't be impressed. This is why I can't be impressed. This shit don't impress me. I done seen lavish. I done seen luxury. I done been in palaces. Y'all, I fought when I went to war. Did y'all see me in Saddam Hussein palace? I worked in the palace. I sat in Saddam Hussein chair. This shit is not impressive. They got real luxury over here. They shit will put American, I hate to say this, y'all, and I'm not shitting on America, but Dubai shit puts America shit to shame. Let's call a spade, shall we? Stop playing. That shit ain't no fucking luxury. Get the fuck out of here. Let me show y'all the airport, baby. Stop playing. The fucking airport make your mouth drool. You like, God damn, that's an airport? Yes. Look what I came off the elevator to. The escalator. I'm sorry. Look, I came off the escalator like, wow, like a fucking kid in the motherfucking candy store. I'm coming off the elevator. I mean, the escalator. I'm looking down like, God damn. Everything all glistery, shiny and shit. This is the airport, baby, in Dubai. Stop playing. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. That's why I can't be impressed with no motherfucking coconut milk. Can't nobody be impressed with that bullshit. When they done touched and seen and sat around. You can't be impressed with this shit. The Coconut Mall. Y'all, I done been to Italy. I done been to Europe. Europe puts the fucking America to shit. I'm sorry, but they do. They more upscale over there. They more upscale over in Italy. In Amsterdam. That shit did. Listen, they got historical buildings that look nice as fuck. She talking about something. What she say, y'all? You don't know. Inspire. She couldn't even say the fucking word. You don't know inspired. What the fuck you mean I don't know inspired? Bitch, you need to travel. Because what you call lavish is not to me. It's not to me. This girl she ain't got a passport. She don't know what Dubai Mall look like. She don't know. And not just Dubai Mall, it's other malls. You got Mall of America. You got a lot of nice ass malls that will put coconut to shame. First of all, coconut ain't shit. The Galleria in Houston is better than the motherfucking coconut. That motherfucker is a sunflower seed. Do you hear me? That's it. Ain't shit luxury about it. And she gets mad when you say it. How the fuck you gonna get mad because I'm telling the truth? How the fuck you gonna get mad when I'm telling you my experience, based on my experience? That's based on my experience. If that's as good as you've gotten, if that's as good as your motherfucking ass gotten, then that's on you. But some of us have had the privilege to live better. Don't get mad at us. Don't get mad at us because we're well-traveled. Don't get mad at us because we've seen what real luxury look like. Don't get mad at us because we've taken business flights that your ass probably will never take, honey. Don't get mad at us because we know what real luxury and real lavish and real upscale look like. And the motherfucking Coconut Mall ain't it. It got an Apple store. It got an Apple store. Girl, an Apple store? I don't even think Dubai Mall have an Apple store. If they do, it's probably a fucking full fucking level Apple store. The fucking Apple store is not, I mean, do y'all consider the Apple store luxury? Because when she said that, I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now? You're comparing being by the Apple store, motherfucking as nice? Exactly. She don't know nothing about no Emirates flights. She probably like, what the brand name is that? Is that AI? Is that AI? I never heard of no Emirates. What is that? Is that an AI? The bitch ain't ready. I told y'all already. I don't even like doing this. I said I could have been came out here and shitted on her. Ben came out here and shitted on her. This bitch taking people around the mall. There we go around the mall, the mall. There we go around the mall, bitch. That ain't shit. The shit that I've seen. Even motherfucking Vegas Strip is better than that goddamn Coconut Mall. The shit that I've seen, the places that I've been, bitch, does not compare to your life. Your eyes haven't seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. You ain't synced it. Your ass is stuck in Florida. You gotta get the fuck out of Florida to literally see some lavish, upscale, luxury shit, bitch. That's as good as you got. It's Coconut Mall. A lot of us have seen more, a whole lot more. And I'm sorry that your shit is not lavish to me. I'm sorry that your shit is motherfucking basic as shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that that's as good as that's the best that you've seen. I'm sorry. That's it. You need to live more. You need to live a little more. Because I'm telling you, your mind is small, very much small. To sit and think, oh, all she got is her YouTube check, that's it. Bitch, you're delusional. The only cruises your ass done been on is to the Caribbean. You ain't touched no other soil. You are a sad individual. To think the Coconut Mall is it. Girl, I done been to Greece, Mykonos, Santorini. Bitch, are you sad? Are you okay? I done been to Florence. I done been to Rome. Girl, stop playing my line. Are you sad? You want me to be impressed with your motherfucking Coconut Mall? I done been to Athens. Bitch, I've been to Barcelona. Bitch, you're crazy. I've been to Turkey. You want me to be excited about a motherfucking outlet mall? And you mad? Girl, I done seen ancient sites. Stop playing with me. On any day, ho. Stop playing with me. Girl, I done been over there where they said Jesus walked. You crazy. You are delusional. You want somebody to be impressed with that bullshit. I done seen better. I done touched better. Bitch, you're delusional. You're delusional. So that's why your motherfucking ass gotta go impress somebody else, because me can't be impressed by that bullshit. I done been inside of motherfucking cathedrals that your ass would never go. I done been inside of the Vaticans, bitch. You're delusional. The shit I've seen, the places I've been, the food I've eaten, the people that I've met. Bitch, you're sad. You live in a motherfucking senior community. And you don't even know it. And that's the sad part about it. You live in a senior citizens community. And you feel safe there. You say shit like, oh, we ain't got balance here. Because them motherfuckers, listen, they can't move quickly. Have you ever tasted gelato, bitch? You're sad. You're a sad person. You need to get out of your shell. You really do. Because the shit that you think is nice, the shit you think is it, I feel sorry for you. With them big ass eyes, girl, you need to go travel the world so you can see more. Because your big ass eyes has made your brain small. Because you literally think that you got it going the fuck on. Bitch, you don't. You can never, ever, 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 ever. Bitch. Now, with that being said, I don't even like doing this shit. I really don't. But I will be posting just, for GP, some of my pictures of Dubai, my time in Dubai. I have posted some, but I have not posted them all. I have not posted all my pictures. And I probably won't post everything because I got pictures with other people. And y'all talk to Keith. So I posted him. And Jasmine is in the Philippines. So I'm sure she'll never see me post her. But I don't want to expose the other people that we was over there with. But I'm sorry that I'm not impressed with that bullshit that she got going on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Girl, bye. I'm sorry I'm not impressed with what is it? What is that damn Aloft? Westgate. I'm sorry. I'm not impressed at all. I'm sorry I'm not impressed with them fuck cars you got going on. My passport is worth more. My passport is worth way more. She talking about something. Then she got mad at you, Candy, talking about something. Don't just walk by the Louis Vuitton store. Stop in and buy something. Why she need to buy somebody else's shit? Huh? She invests in her motherfucking what pays her good ass money. She wear polo. Fuck a Louis. You go and buy Louis shit. You go buy motherfucking Burberry or whatever to impress your motherfucking self. She put her money back and put money into her. That's a smart person. She get a check from motherfucking Ralph, so she wear Ralph, bitch. Is Louis paying you, ho? Michael Kors paying your motherfucking ass? Gucci? Burberry, are they paying you? You's a dummy. You just over there wearing they shit and they don't fucking know who you are. They don't give you bonus checks. Bitch, you're sad. You a dummy. You's a fucking dummy. And just because people don't come out here buying Louis don't mean that they can't afford it. They just want to spend their money on something else. Just because people don't come out here and show you their bank account don't mean that they broke, bitch. It don't mean that they broke. But you're sad. You a dummy. You over here asking, oh, show me you got $50,000 in your bank. You're sad. You're absolutely sad. Show me that you done traveled and spent $50,000 on travel, on your experience. Bitch, you go around Florida and think that's a vacation. Oh, I went to Orlando. I went to Tampa. Now I'm going to Jacksonville. I just been traveling, y'all. Bitch. There's more to life than Florida. There's more to life. I don't even really consider Florida a vacation, but I mean, if that's what you want to call it. But I really don't consider Florida a vacation. Florida is down the street to me, bitch. Florida is down the street to me. Down the street, across the corner to me. That's what Florida means to me. Down the street, across the motherfucking corner, bitch. That's Florida to me, ho. That's Florida to me. Now you over there, I've been on vacation and you don't go nowhere. Yeah, bitch, you're sad. I done been more places in my life, to be honest with you. I done been a career, y'all. I don't even know if I told y'all I was stationed in career. But I've been to Seoul. I've been to Seoul, Korea. I lived there. This bitch is crazy for her to think that coconut point milk is the motherfucking standard. Lavish. I live lavish. I live luxury, bitch. You don't know lavish. You don't know luxury, bitch. Girl, you don't know that. Dubai Mall got a motherfucking ski. What do y'all call that? A ski, you can ski inside of the Dubai Mall, y'all. Literally ski. I'm talking about ski, y'all. You can ski. I don't think nowhere in America that you can go to a mall and ski. I was like, wait a minute. What the fuck is this? It's a different animal out there. It's a whole, ski slopes. It's a different animal out there. But your small pea brain head ass up here worrying about dumb, stupid ass shit, girl. You over here hollering, I live by Apple Store. Apple stores don't impress me. Because the only reason I would ever go into an Apple store if I desperately needed my phone fixed immediately. Because I know how to motherfucking go online and buy an Apple product, bitch. You are sad. Sad. You really are. And you really need help. So nevertheless, y'all, I'm coming back tomorrow. But before I do, let me just show y'all, because I showed y'all some pictures of the airport and didn't show them all. Well, this ain't all, but this is different photos of the airport. Like I told y'all, this is the airport in Dubai, which, to me, it was just so glam. Look at this shit. All the pillars, I mean. Look at this. You can go, bitch, you can shop in the motherfucking airport, okay? I know y'all probably like, you wasting your time talking to this dimbat, because that's what the fuck she is. Like, girl, keep Coconut Point, okay? I'll take my experiences over your motherfucking experiences any motherfucking day, bitch. All right? Now, with that said, we gonna pause for the motherfucking calls, okay? Pause for the motherfucking calls, because this bitch got me fucked up, okay?
Go net, yeah, it's up now. Big super chest, hit up, cash sound, screen say go. That's facts now. Run it up right now. Go net, yeah, it's up now. Big super chest, hit up, cash sound, screen say go. That's facts now. Run it up right now. Go net, yeah, it's up now. Big super chest, hit up, cash sound, screen say go. That's facts now. Run it up right now. Go net, yeah, it's up now. Big super chest, hit up, cash sound, screen say go. That's facts now. Run it up right now. Go net, yeah, it's up now. Big super chest, hit up, cash sound, screen say go. That's facts now. Run it up right now. Go net, yeah, it's up now. Big super chest, hit up, cash sound, screen say go. That's facts now. Run it up right now.
Thank you, ladies, and everybody that sent in super chats, super stickers, and the gifts. I saw the gifts. Thank y'all so very much for the gifts. They matter, y'all. Don't think for one moment that they don't matter. They do. Thank you so very much. And thank you for the coffees. And a couple of you guys that I already gave toward a girl 3-year anniversary celebration. So I appreciate y'all for that as well. Thank you so much. Ms. Pam said, Amor, please play your 3-hour, 20-minute mark from your live last night. Okay, hold on. Let me see. What am I looking for? But let me see. Hold on. 3-hour, 20-minute mark. Oh, from mine? Oh, yeah, from mine. Okay. 3-hour, 20-minute. And then I'm going to get off because Pokey is live, y'all. Pokey is live. But let me see. 3-hour, 20-minute mark from last night. Hold on. 3 hours and 20 minutes. Let's see. All right, let's see what it's saying. Hold on. Victim. Girl, she can't play no damn victim. You hear me? Cannot.
Jenny said she was balled up on the floor crying because it hit her that she was about to be 50. She just cannot believe she's about to be 50 years old.
What?
Yes. She was trying to have a vulnerable moment with her poor ass internet family. And she was like, I just want to tell y'all what happened last night. I was balled up on the floor, you guys, and I was crying because I'm about to be 50.
Oh my God.
I'm like, bitch.
She is fake. She's sipping on piss and snacking on her fingernails. Lord.
Snacking. She having a midnight snack on them little motherfuckers.
So she's sad that she's aging, Probably because her brain haven't caught up with her yet. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? She's sad because she knows she's about to turn 50 and she's wasted 50 years of her motherfucking life. That's what she's sad about. She like, oh, I'm about to be 50 and I ain't this shit. I ain't got no retirement plan. I'm out here flexing like my dollars getting ready to retire me and they not. My business is gangster leaning. All the men that went to jail and left my black ass. I don't know what I'ma do. Oh my God, I'm about to be 50 and I ain't got shit to show for it. What am I gonna do? So that's what's wrong with her. Listen, most people love, they love going over to the 50 club. It's actually feel good because you say what the fuck's on your mind and you can get away with it because you older or whatever. So most people love getting older, they grace their age. That bitch mad because 50-year-olds with BBLs look funny. A 50-year-old with a BBL look funny. So the BBLs are for they motherfucking 30-year-olds. Okay, maybe 30 and 40. But 50-year-olds with motherfucking BBLs look funny. They look insecure. Okay. So that's what the fuck she mad at. Cause she know that BBL is about to do what we see is doing on that other, Amazon. Okay. All right. That's what's wrong with her right there. That's what's wrong. But y'all, thank y'all so very much for being an amazing audience. Our girl Pokey is alive. I'm not sure what she's talking about. Let me peek in right quick. Let me see what Pokey talking about right quick. Pokey says messy Friday. So she about to be messy. So listen, I'm about to get off. Let's go support Pokey. She said, I'm happy to be 2 years to 58. I'm saying most people are. Did you ball up on the floor because you was getting older? I didn't ball up on the floor. I turned up, honey. On my 50th birthday, I turned up. This bitch is just delusional, okay? Just delusional, period. She said, that's not the right live. Wait a minute. I didn't do the right live? You said the one from last night, right? Hold on. Did I do it wrong? Hold on. That's the only one that got a 3 minute and a 3. Did you say 3 hour? The late night live. The late night. Huh? Let me see. That was the late night live. The one that said Janky is big mad. That was it.
She done ate all of them up. You know what Jimmy gonna do?
That's
I guess eat taco and toenails.
Janky girl, you are one embarrassment, Janky. You
embarrassed. I told you was Minnie Jean. I told you was Minnie Jean. You was the little one. We don't respect you, girl.
At all, girl. You are an embarrassment, girl. You are embarrassing, girl.
That is something you do.
I think you might be talking about on her live when you said she big mad. Are you meaning on her 3 hour and 20 minute mark? She deleted her live though. She deleted her damn live because she knows she was a spinoff. Somebody must have called her and said, girl, you lost your complete mind. You literally lost your mind last night. So, I don't know, because I did just play the 3 hour and 20 minute mark on mine from late last night. So I think that you must be talking about her live because she spent out last night. She spent out today too. She been going, that girl, she's at 3 hours and 25 minutes. All 3 hours and 25 minutes. Okay, hold on. 3 hours and 25 minutes. Hold on.
Before she wrote her goddamn bank statement and still made her ass look dumb. Still made her ass look dumb. Brought my goddamn furniture out here. Because she don't know timeless furniture. I don't know, French. Listen. She don't know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She was mad. She was spinning. She was talking shit. Couldn't even say the word. She don't know French. Listen. French. Listen. Y'all know what the fuck I'm trying to say. She was so mad last night. She was so fucking pissed. Yes. We had her ass in a chokehold. She still ain't brought her goddamn. And then that's when she started threatening and shit. She started talking about something. She just don't know. YNs would take that drive. YNs would come fly out to her house. She just don't know. She should have took it as a warning. She better shut the fuck up. She better shut the fuck up, baby. She was so mad last night. She was big mad, y'all. She was so mad. But I love it. That's what she get. That's what her motherfucking ass gets. She should have just moved the fuck on. Now she just gonna have to spin. Y'all know how sometimes the internet just keep on spinning and spinning and spinning. That's how her motherfucking ass is gonna be. Just keep spinning. And I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Period. You better get the fuck over it. But anyway, that shit is funny. It's so funny. But y'all, listen, y'all hit that thumbs up button. Your girl coming back tomorrow and break down these damn drug charges. Okay, we're going to break down these damn drug charges, all right? I love y'all. Y'all hit that thumbs up button, and we will talk tomorrow, y'all. Bye, y'all. Love y'all.
Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our names.
Yay!
She kept talking about that
These
family.
hoes over there. About
She kept
bad.
talking about that family. She kept talking
Internet
about that
gangsters.
family. She kept talking about that family. She kept talking about that family. That family. She kept talking about that family. Talking about that family.
These motherfuckers don't be want to regret something. Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our names.